forces of NAG want to destroy everything that makes our world ours. Will we let them? Not a chance!
Hello and welcome to the new episode of Power Rangers Gladius. I am your GM Probate, and with me as always are my lovely stars, Brachyzoid. Brachy!
What's up?
We're live.
Did you cut out?
Hello?
No, I think he just muted himself later than normal.
Oh, gotcha.
Can you hear me, right?
I just heard Zoid.
We didn't hear you until you were like right at the end of your sentence.
Yep.
I see. Well,
Howdy.
it's introduction time.
Yes.
So, Brachy, introduce.
I am Bracky. Brachyzoid. I draw things.
Next
And I
up.
played.
Oh,
Hmm?
go on.
And I played Raphael Ripley. What's up?
Yeah. Next up, we have Caitlin, C37.
Hello. I too draw things. I'm here.
Hey, Mr. Rabbit.
Hey, what's up? I'm Rabbit. I'm a writer and a comedian, and I voice Abel Maxwell.
Next up, we have Stacy.
Hello, I'm Stacy, also known as Kaijufluffs. I do random stuff. I sometimes art. I will art soon again. And I'm Bonnie Carighan. It's lovely to be here.
Last but not least, it's Sir Malervik.
Hi, I'm currently present.
Currently present. Aren't we all?
Yes,
Nah.
we are.
True.
Sometimes I'm out of it.
Physically, yes.
Me too, Bracky. Sometimes I too exist in a fugue state.
Yep. Oh. So. Just to make sure y'all are still invested, one of you can do the recap.
Now, why would you have to do that to yourself?
I thought you were the one that writes all this stuff out. God damn it.
I write a lot of things out.
I am simply a humble actor and lyricist.
Trying to remember what we did last time.
It's been a week.
We went to the campsite.
Yeah. I just remember we fought the horse.
We did.
fought off the
fought
horse.
Again.
Again.
Mm-hmm. I got a limb maimed again.
It seems to be a running theme with you.
We made our way back.
Raph.
Oh, right! We fought the horse and the lady showed up, didn't it?
Yeah,
That's
the lady
right.
showed up, haunted us. I shot Raph in the back. Not in the back, in the chest.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
we went back to the Domus.
He got better.
Somehow.
Um.
The mental scars will never heal.
We found fat kiwis. That was super important.
That's important. That's part of the
The
notes.
biggest
That is
kiwi.
very important.
All I have written down for the last session was fat bastard.
Really? The
No.
kiwi stood out the most.
The fat bastard!
But the Kiwi, he is their king.
No, we found out they were building something in the forest. They were like basically a whole empty area of the construction site. The lady talked a lot about things Abel cares about, so probably he wrote it down. They all disappeared. and we made it back to our camp.
Yeah, I
Last
think
I
that was more or less what happened.
Yep. So everyone is more or less up to date on where we are.
How about you tell us, because we just gave a bunch of vague shit.
Yeah, Proposed and Brute cannot be stopped. The purple lady's name is
Yeah, that
Lupa.
one.
The purple lady's name is Lupa.
Correct. I just wanted to change things up a bit and let men make sure y'all were paying extra attention.
That is a terrible idea. Let's see.
It's a terrible idea for a GM to assume that their players are taking notes.
Yes.
I
Never.
never assume.
I take notes all the time, but you also gotta remember that I work a lot.
Organization skills are not your strong suit.
No.
They very much are. This is just a lot. That's why I like my character in some games where it's just like move forward, hit. But yeah, no, we pretty much got the gist of it. We went to a forest. We were in a forest. We're doing a camping trip. Cory showed Abel that he too is very skilled in the cool art of blackmailing.
It's very easy.
And then we went ahead and we fought Buzzcut, the best horse, who we always love to see, right, gang?
Oh boy.
Oh yes, and we morphed up. Bonnie shot Raphael in the chest, but we all got over it. I'm pretty sure we all talked about it and everything.
This was also immediately after Raph took an unshielded blow from Buzzcut's Chainblade.
But I watched the movie. They were immortal even without the suits.
It was more than 5 seconds. There's no way you can get him. He drowned. So, after that, we fought off Buzzcut. We all took some damage. I took the least, and the purple lady's name was Lupa, and she told us that Proposed and Brute cannot be stopped, which then went into Abel talking a little bit about ancient history and what that could possibly mean for us. And now we're back here.
All right, and by back here, we mean we're back in the city of Kiwi Springs. Let's jump into it, everybody.
Let's do a play.
All right. Good morning, Kiwi Springs. This is Kenny Barnes wishing you a happy October. What a month we have had, with alien robots and masked multicolored mystery miscreants. I know the Power Rangers have their fans, but no one has managed to get an interview, so we don't know their objective or if they're even human. In any case, things have been pretty quiet, and I, for one, do not mind. Now, for the traffic.
I just imagine Rob like, I'm sure they're all human. Idiot.
Meanwhile, Winnie's just like, we have fans.
Yep.
According to Twitter, sorry, fucking Hooter.
Hooter.
Thanks, Hooter.
Hooter.
So, I know the map shows us at home, but we're currently at Xander's Casual Cafe. It is a wonderful Tuesday, and y'all are relaxing after a hard day of studying.
I am
What's the daily special today?
Oh, God. Why do we keep coming here?
Why would you invoke? Because it's
The atmosphere.
Because it's closest to the campus.
Oh,
And
the coffee's nice.
And this coffee's nice, and these chairs are kind of cozy.
Don't complain too much.
Xander walks up to the table. Hey, gang, how's everything going today?
Oh, it ain't too bad. Just another day on the lectern, you know?
So, y'all want any coffee, juice, the daily special?
Oh, I'll take a daily special, all right.
All right, I can always count on you, my man.
Hey.
Is he the only one who eats this thing?
I'll take a coffee, man. I need the energy.
Yes, coffee.
Safe to assume coffee's all around?
Yep.
The usual.
Yeah.
All right. 5 coffees, 1 special. I'll have that right out for you. I'll give you a little chance to discuss some things.
I have been poring over texts for the past 3 days, guys.
You still on about that?
The thing that could be the thing that goes ahead and ends the things. Yeah, that.
I'm
You
not
know.
sure how much of that you'll actually find an answer for. Well, since you're using a bunch of old Earth texts.
It's hard to say.
There has to be some correlation, and the way we look to how people look back then, there has to be some kind of thread.
So you're
I
thinking
know.
aliens showed up here before?
Haven't you ever seen the show Ancient Aliens?
Oh yeah, no, that was my especially when they went with their big.
Why would aliens come here? Don't answer that.
I was gonna say she motions literally to him.
I don't know, out of desperation, fear, trauma, curiosity.
Don't answer that.
Well, there's all
What do you look like?
there's all kind of things that people allude to extraterrestrial life. We've proven a lot of them, but like the pyramids, the Hanging Gardens, ziggurats in Central America, and stuff like that.
It's just a bunch of hula boo. Like it makes no sense. People keep saying everything is made by aliens to the point that the human history would make no sense. Like
And yet we literally have an alien right here.
what are you talking
We
about?
do?
Yeah, it's me. I'm sorry to say, Cory. I'm a real space case.
How occupied is the store?
It's surprisingly busy, but you'll notice that no one has a plate of food in front of them.
So it's just coffee.
It's just Cory that eats it.
And speaking
You're
of
the
food,
only asshole.
coming out from the back where the kitchen is, comes Xander with your coffee and what appears to be a relatively normal sandwich.
Oh, hell yeah. Gonna bite into that.
Alright, so coffee.
Very normal for who?
And today's special, a PB&JF.
What's
What
the F?
does the F stand for?
Yeah.
Well, it's part of the J. It's a jellyfish.
Why do all of your specials have fish?
Look where we live, man.
And
We live in New Zealand.
when you've got a
It's an
coast
island.
as beautiful as that, the fish are always primo.
Ugh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fish is good. It's got
Never
omega-3.
tried jellyfish before.
Alright, you take a big bite of the sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so you're getting the salty, creamy peanut butter. And the fish doesn't really have much of a texture to it, mostly because jellyfish is predominantly made of water. It's kind of like chewing on a booger.
Ah.
Eh.
Imagine it's like, wow, I love this plastic bag I'm chewing on.
Yeah, basically.
It's why
Booger
you've got
and
to
bread.
marinate a jellyfish.
It basically tastes like salt on salt because of the fish has clearly not been completely desalinated from the salt water.
Oh, wonderful.
Can't believe we just crossed over into SpongeBob.
You want some? And just pushed in, let's say, Bonnie's face.
Push
Bonnie
and
just stares and thinks for a moment, and there's like, aye, why not?
It doesn't look offensive.
Doesn't look
It
offensive.
doesn't look offensive.
You don't feel gastrointestinal distress. You don't feel it.
You take
Bonnie's just gonna take a bite.
It is saltier than the saltiest Vegemite or Marmite you may have ingested.
The UK cook things called jelly deals. This is probably an improvement.
Who enjoys the terrible palate along with the alien? The Scot.
Of course. We had to
I-
suffer the UK cooking. Of course we fucking enjoy it.
I've never had jelly eels.
You also decided to use every part of the sheep. Every
Yes.
part of
Well,
the
that's
sheep.
just efficient.
Yeah. We do the same here.
Whoa, really?
Well, yeah,
didn't
but
know-
that's how you make barbacoa. But
I didn't know that.
Waste
But-
meat like that.
it's like as soon as the guy leaves and we are up to our devices again, it's like, look, all I'm just saying, I don't really like the idea of the entire human history being baby carried by aliens. It's kind of
Well, I'm not really saying that, but
Makes you guys seem
What-
kind of incompetent at everything, huh?
kind
what
of.
Well,
A little bit.
But what I am saying is that there's kind of a through point that's getting me to look through these ancient texts. So do you guys remember when like I found the first piece?
Yes.
It spoke Old Latin, like the kind of Latin I study.
Have you talked to the big guy about this whole Brutus thing?
Spartak? No, he's been quiet. Tiro might know a couple things, but we're both kind of like all shrugs about it.
What with the news going around about, nobody ever getting an interview, I'm kind of surprised that, the head bad guy of ours has never really cashed in on his threat. Didn't he say that he was supposed to, or people were supposed to turn us in or else? Something along those lines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You're talking about what's her face?
purple
Lupa.
bent.
No,
Or
not
purple
her.
pin.
No, it's her boss, the Nerotech guy.
Metutex. Yeah, Metutex. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of just did that big threat and then nothing.
Maybe he's planning something. I hope he's not.
Or we
But-
got distracted with something else.
Or he doesn't know how long a day is.
Wait,
That would be
you
funny.
guys talking
Is-
about that Meditex dude?
Yeah,
Hmm?
yeah.
Yeah, he kind of just showed up on the radio that one day and then just didn't really do anything about it.
I thought he was behind all the monster attacks.
Well, yeah. Was that the threat?
I figured that was the threat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, he was kind of doing that before the Power Rangers showed up. And then the Power Rangers showed up pretty quickly.
I have expected the city to blow up, not gonna
Maybe
lie.
he's just trying to be more overt about being a bastard with monsters, I guess.
All bark and no bite.
Still can't believe we got monsters running about in the city every so often.
I mean, I can only assume he didn't expect the Power Rangers to fight back like that.
yeah, things have gotten really crazy here ever since Meditex and those Rangers showed up.
Mm-hmm. It was supposed to be a calm town, wasn't it? Old city.
And then aliens showed
It's
up.
usually pretty bustling with tourists, but that's dried up.
Hmm.
I hear the
Yeah.
mayor's working on some kind of project with Pathfinder about this.
For tourism?
Oh, to do something about Meditex.
Ah.
What are they planning?
Have I heard of anything at all about this? I don't know. What happened to the internship
Well,
after the whole thing blew up?
after you guys got back from the camping trip on Sunday, you got a call from Abigail saying that the internship was still on.
Okay.
But for the time being, you wouldn't be working out of the robotics division. They'd be transferring you over to the astrological studies section.
Alright. Oh,
Astronomical studies, that's it.
still works. Still
Space.
under the feel I want.
Yeah.
But okay, and I haven't heard anything about that during the whole mayor thing.
You've noticed that Abigail's been kind of hard to get in touch with
Hmm.
since
Just
then.
missing. The whole building was destroyed. So it's understandable.
But beyond that, not much has really cropped up. Like,
Okay.
you guys have no idea how the hell Xander got a hold of this particular bit of information. There's not even been any news or press releases about it.
Where do you hear this?
I've got my sources.
You got your what?
What sources?
Let's just say
Abel smiles.
Let's just say I've got top men who work on this.
You
You're-
bastard.
You work in a
I say out of
Emotions.
character, you bastard.
Like I said, top men.
Out of character again. Bastard. Stop trying to make me laugh while the play is going on.
Look,
Are you-
look.
Are
one
you
of the,
secretly a cop?
You have to tell us if you're a cop.
I don't have to answer that question.
Abel looks
Are you
over
a
to
cop?
Win. Abel just looks over to everybody. Legally, he doesn't.
And why do people keep saying that they have to?
Yeah, I thought it was a thing.
Pop culture.
Oh, great. Another thing humanity fucking ruined.
But nah,
So he's-
I just got some guys who work in the office building for the mayor.
Ah. They're doing a terrible job then.
Raph, you can't just say that.
I mean, he just
Spreading-
did. Nothing stopped him.
Spreading high like security information to the dude that serves. No offense. Weird kind of food.
Well, I mean, like, he told me that he just saw some Pathfinder bigwigs coming in and out of the office for the past week or so.
It's also not that weird. Try it. And just push it in Raph's face.
No.
Wait, dude, you can't do that. He's allergic.
Oh, right.
Alright.
All right.
All right.
Push it in Winnie's face. You want some?
No. I will swat it out of your hands and make sure you can't eat it anymore if you try that again.
Xander looks around. Dude, you okay? You need me to get
I'm
you like
good,
an
don't worry.
EpiPen? You sure?
I'm good. Nah, it's fine as long as it doesn't go in.
Okay, alright. That's good. Last thing I need is
good.
another health code violation.
Another one?
What?
How many have you had before?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you just said another health code violation. Doesn't
Wait,
that mean that
hold
you had one before? At least one before?
He walks away.
Yeah, he just
Abel's
leaves.
already gone.
Abel will wiggle his coffee cup at him, and it's clearly not empty, but he'll look at Xander and go, "Hey, can I get a refresh on this coffee, Xander?"
Absolutely.
Man, why do people walk away from conversations with me when I bring up things that make them uncomfortable?
I wonder why. Why.
Well, that's something about just sociology, and that's just genuinely people don't like it if you bring up uncomfortable stuff around them. Heck, a lot of people just don't know what to do if you just go ahead and say something that's outside the norm.
Huh.
You know?
You ever try that? You go to a clerk and they're like, that'll be this, and then when you get out your change, you just ask how their day are. It's like a deer frozen in headlights. It's
You know,
really neat.
Like how your fly's been open for the past half hours, but no one's mentioned it out of politeness?
Out of research, I will zip up my pants.
look, I'm actually curious about that, Cory. How are you doing? How are you doing with whole extracurriculars in college? Have you joined any clubs?
I haven't exactly looked into clubs yet because kind of running out of spare time with the whole other stuff we do.
Well, yeah, the extra work, yeah, but and that you're gonna need to have some. You're gonna need to have extracurriculars if you want to, not fail at the situation. Also, to not raise too much
Yeah.
suspicion.
I also have no idea what to major in right now. Everything just feels kind of interesting. I don't know what to do with it.
Well, you're pretty sweet with a sword. Have you tried fencing?
Oh, really? Why? What the fencing is not really a interesting club at all. You could use some maybe. Have you tried football? Are you wrestling?
Ballet?
Ballet.
Yeah, football players use ballet, man. I saw it in a documentary back at where I used to live.
What do you think that spin with the ball is? It's just a modified pirouette.
Very much.
I thought Xander left.
Get out of here. He brought the coffee back.
Yeah, he's back with the coffee. Here you go, man.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, dude. Thanks, dude.
Private conversation, man.
Listen, sometimes you guys just talk too loud.
That's true.
Now the kitchen is like right there.
What about you, girls? Besides camping, one. I don't know what else you guys do.
I mean, I always just look after my animals.
Does that count for points of school?
Well, why wouldn't it?
No.
I mean, animals are my passion, my hobby, my career. I do like camping, though. That is the other one. I guess reading, if you want to get into the small talk nonsense.
I usually check in with me ma and pa since, we moved here and such. Check how the business is going, how the sheep are, check how the family overseas is. I check out how the new movies are doing and such, what's coming out. I'm dead set on Spider Crunch 5 coming out. I know it's a shite film series, but it's great. Or,
Listen,
a laugh.
some of those silly horror movies are the best kind of night.
All right, so
They're
we've got the sci-fi
fantastic.
series Pythagoron and Spider Crunch, the B-movie horror.
Wonderful.
It's spreading.
Spider Crunch. And murderous mimes from Outer Mars.
Murderous mimes from Mars.
Yes.
Outer Mars.
From Outer?
Yes.
They trap you within a
Just on the other
glass
side of
wall of
Mars.
despair.
I want fan art of this, by the way.
You can
people.
make that yourself, Stacy.
It's true.
Crazy clowns.
No mimes. Get it right. Everyone knows clowns are just mimes that have been tortured to talk.
They never see the guns.
The malicious minds of Mercury.
That's great! Fuck.
Do you want to change it to that?
Don't encourage her.
Sure. Malicious mimes
All
of
I will
Mercury.
encourage is this as much as possible. Are you kidding me?
It's not really a replacement. It's more like that's the knockoff version that came out at the same time.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Like Ants in a Bug's Life.
That's the Bollywood version.
No,
Bollywood
it's
version.
just like the immediate successor of it because they just keep coming out like nobody's business. Like Sharknado and all those. You know,
Oh,
Sharknado,
God.
No, that's what Spider
yeah.
Crunch is.
Oh god. I don't know. I feel like we need some distraction after all this whole ordeal, but
well, do you got anything in mind?
Yeah, I mean, clubs aren't too bad.
Xander comes back to the table. All right, you guys ready for the check?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, here you go. Pay them whenever you're ready.
You got it, Chief.
it's a Tuesday, right? It's maybe in the beginning of the week.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
We're halfway there.
Wait, it's Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Oh,
Tuesday.
oh yeah. Hold on. Abel whips out a smartphone and hits a thing, turns it horizontally, and then looks very intently at his screen for a minute.
What are you looking at?
Look over his shoulder.
It is. You don't know what it is, but it's a small game with a small man, and he's moving to a box.
God damn it.
Small game with a small box and moving through.
RuneScape.
It's fucking RuneScape.
Excuse you guys, it's not RuneScape. It is. Let's take. Oh, you've got. No,
I was gonna say I
No,
know.
no, Winnie, you're looking over Abel's shoulder, right?
Yeah.
Uniform
He
Valley.
just lightly turns his head to you and goes, "It's RuneScribe."
Risk. It's a bit of an ugly game, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's because this is the OG. There's OG RuneScape, and there's OG RuneScribe, and there's RuneScribe proper. I play both.
She just does that little silent kind of face, and then just leans back away.
But the
Like,
important part.
I got
is
answered, but I'm not interested.
But the important
Yes.
part is to just go ahead and check out what my clan's been talking about.
I just imagine like freaking Raph like what a nerd and pulls out his phone to check out for miniatures.
Yeah, what a nerd! Anyway, my gotcha pools.
Okay.
But yeah, you're checking in with the clan. You notice that some of them are talking about the old house, and to this means something to you. They're talking about where you grew up, because again, your clansmen are all members of that place, right?
Yes.
Boy, that's a phrase.
The clan
You
is
know
all
what?
from the same place.
Let's rephrase that. Your clan mates.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you.
That's what it's called.
I was having a bit of a heart attack there.
Oh man.
No, he actually mentioned a funny meme
What?
because he's
Abel,
actually
like,
mentioned a funny meme because there's a picture on RuneScape where somebody's like looking for clansmen and then the guy next to him said no one join him.
Abel, is it what you always scream that you're a grand wizard?
Oh no, there's no classes. There's no classes in this one, though. I really do like the mage classes.
Okay.
But yeah, they're talking about the old house, and this kind of catches your attention.
I'm gonna type in what happened to the old house. Is it still there?
Some guy came by offering to buy it out.
Huh.
Really? I'm gonna ask. Anyone get a look at him?
You get a response back saying that they look pretty normal. They said they were a representative from the Northman Architecture Group.
Northman Architecture Group. Gonna write that down.
People of the north. Carighan belongs to the north.
Northman Architect Group. Huh. Okay. Well, who knows? I'm just gonna be like, hey, maybe the matron's getting to mark down as a historical site. Smiley face.
Yeah, the matron had no interest in selling.
Well, she should. She always looks out for us, right?
Hell yeah.
XD. LOL. Poggers.
Colon, ampersand.
There are emotes in this game. Well, all right. Well, I'll go ahead and check back with you guys later. I put some stuff in the bank for us.
Cool. Catch you later.
See you guys. And he puts his phone away. Huh. That's new.
Hmm.
And when you look up, you see Cory trying to feed you the sandwich. Would you like some?
It's dripping on the phone.
Oh no. I'm good. No eating for 2 hours after heavy research. That's my rule.
What a weird rule.
Oh yeah,
Cory-
no, it's a big researcher rule. Yeah,
Cory-
no. Sorry,
Cory,
where
we
are
need
we
to
going?
talk. We need to talk about your whole manners thing. You can't just shove food into people's mouth.
Maybe they want some.
That's what
You're
you
rude not
ask
to offer.
them. Then you
I am.
ask them. But no one eats on their face.
Meanwhile, back in his home planet, they're like, "Battle brother, you haven't even eaten your."
Consume, battle brother.
You think that's funny, don't you? Well, I'll have you know his planet was paved over, turned into a parking lot.
Hooray.
Was it a nice parking lot?
No!
No.
Not even a Target.
Not even a nice parking lot.
No, there's shopping carts all over the goddamn place now.
The planet was literally paved smooth and turned into a interstellar parking lot.
Don't worry,
man.
you don't know that yet, or maybe ever.
Maybe ever.
Hooray.
Maybe
Just-
ever.
Just the Power Ranger, Blue Power Rangers going, oof. Big oof.
No. So anyway, I'm part of a group of other players. I should talk to you about it. So they're all from where I grew up, the Starlight Orphanage. It's a place down here in the downtown part of Kiwi Springs.
So you like some video games?
Yeah, this is nobody barely needed anything to like really run it, so people could run it on like netbooks or phones or anything really. Both games actually, and if you make a group on one game, the group's already made it on the other game. So we pretty much just keep around together for that. It's called the Starlight Brigade, and has about 52 members. But a couple of people were talking and saying that some really well-dressed guy came to the matron a couple days ago, looking to buy the place out.
Why, your old house?
Yeah, the orphanage, the Starlight Orphanage. And they're from someplace called the Northman Architect Group.
Can we Google that?
Yeah.
All right, you open up Wiggly and do a quick search for Northman Architecture Group. It's a relatively recent company to be established, only about a year or so old. But they seem to mostly buy up older properties and then renovate.
The matron wouldn't budge about it. She always looks out for us. She's so freaking rad. Anyway, but everybody's been really curious about it, and I try to go ahead and just calm them down. Like, it's like, maybe they're making a historical site or something. Smiley face. But that's kind of concerning. I kind of want to either call or maybe grab a bus back there and see what's going on with that.
Well, sure.
I just got to check my schedule and see if I have any more classes today. Out of my sea bag, I'll pull out my schedule and take a look at it.
Your schedule, it's about 2 p.m., I want to say, at this point, and you just got out of your last class. That's kind of why y'all are at Xander's right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think I'm clear. So I'll probably be back late. This isn't like anything like really big. It's probably nothing, but I still want to check out and make sure I just want to go ahead and make sure all my brothers and sisters are doing okay over there, I also make sure she's doing okay too.
I forgot you're a local.
Yeah, been all over the place, but yeah, grew up here.
I don't know why my brain went to why he was going to travel that far.
No, I'm not.
How far is it?
It's probably about an hour by bus from this location.
Oh, that's not bad.
So we can go with you.
Yeah, if you want some company.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
What
Thanks.
else are we going to do today?
Yeah. I mean, I was waiting for the new Dragon Sphere game to come out, but I think it's for this weekend.
Well, oh, dude, I've seen that one. Do they have a new trailer out?
Yeah, play the beta. A little bad.
You got into the beta? Okay, he puts his hands together. We are going to talk about that later.
Yeah,
absolutely. We are going to geek out over that.
I will show you more, but the laptop was destroyed.
Oh no!
So that's the issue.
No wonder you've been down. You
No,
can see your
tell me
face
about
coming
it.
out, and you don't have a lap, dude. That
How'd your laptop
sucks.
get destroyed?
Oh,
Flashing back to Eyesore losing at Pong.
Just punching it.
A Pong game.
Huh.
With a big
I
ass.
don't know what Pong is, but it sounds pretty violent if it's enough to smash a laptop.
People can get violent when they lose. Okay.
But yeah, I know just the bus and everything we need to go ahead and take.
Perfect.
Yeah. Do we want to go ahead and stop by the house before we go?
It would be a good idea to travel light, to leave the books there.
I always travel light, Abel says as he just lifts up his bag.
That would I be concerned.
Yeah, don't worry. Everyone there's really nice.
Very well.
Alright, so y'all take a quick trip back to the house to drop off books and things.
Mm-hmm. I'm just bringing my camera, phone.
take care of any extraneous tasks, like maybe feeding animals, making sure everything's cleaned.
Yep, yep.
Mhm. And a medkit, emergency medkit, just in case.
Just in case. Medkit
Just-
is looking a little light.
Yep, we'll need to repack at some point soon. I think we're like halfway through it, or more than halfway
Mhm.
through it.
You think we could get Tiro to give us like a space age version of those?
Maybe we can always ask. Let's see why
Do you
not.
want to walk around with something like that, and people may notice?
No. I'm thinking
Raph
like
says as he pulls out his pain pills, starts has his medicine after the whole deal with the chest.
Yeah, Rev's
Well-
still got the scars from
Hmm.
his encounter.
Well, the last time I was at the Domus training, Tiro did say that the Morphin Grid can give us things when we need it. So maybe if we have some med kits in there, we could just pop it when we're rangers.
Where you can just deposit medkits in there.
Maybe. Who knows? Maybe the grid has its own kind of med kits in there.
How does it work?
Part of why I was training, help figure it out.
Very well. I guess anyone
Heck,
else
if I
needs to
can make
pick
a
anything.
sword, maybe I can make other weapons out of it. Who
What?
knows?
More cannon.
I don't think.
I
I
like-
think you might want to get something that's more fit for that physique you got, because I don't think you're gonna be carrying around a cannon very.
I don't
easily.
need to carry it around. It can be stationary.
Yeah, suit yourself.
Well, if anything, I can just perch myself on top of a high area, climb on a cannon, and start shooting that thing. I don't know. I really enjoy just having the power to destroy something on my hand. It's kind of,
We're gonna talk about the psychological effects of that later.
not sure why.
You boys and your explosions.
It's so cool.
That's just him. I don't think he's responsible enough for that.
You don't think I'm responsible enough for that? I'm the one taking care of a goddamn fucking room.
I take care of plenty of things.
Oh yeah, where's that lawnmower?
That was stolen from me.
Still missing.
Seen missing.
Completely stone faced.
So, Winnie, what do you think of this missing lawnmower flyer?
It's just
Why?
the cartoon lawnmower with a frowny face.
I was about to say. Why does he have a smiley face?
Actually, you know what? It's kind of cute. Yeah, go ahead.
What would it actually
Wonderful.
look like? Or are you enamored with the concept of a cartoon with a frowny face?
No, it is just lost a lawnmower, no reward, and it's the
Oh.
distressed-looking face on it.
Oh,
I've made 200 copies.
Oh my god.
Anyway, we're out of printer paper.
Not again! That is
And ink.
God.
I need
Writing
to-
that
Well-
down.
We'll have to go ahead and get some more.
I'll go get a fluffy supplies tomorrow.
I look at Winnie.
Stone faced.
Yeah, Bonnie's also stone face. Looks back.
He's just that Saitama okay face.
Yep.
okay.
Yeah. Both of them have it. Both of them are responsible for this.
Probate, I realized where we're going, you might not have people, so there, I just threw some people. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bada bada.
Give me a second.
Do we just throw you for a loop again?
No,
I might have, so I'm hedging my bets.
I'll admit you guys are going in a direction I didn't expect y'all to go right now, but I can work it.
What? Well, we didn't have a direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said. He can work. it.
Let's
Go
make
ahead.
one.
Yeah,
We're
Yeah,
forge
making
ahead.
one.
Go for
we're
it.
making one.
Time to think on some toes.
Oh, not the toesies.
On the little toesies.
All right.
Taking the bus, thinking really hard that I want to get a car or a motorcycle at some point.
There
Man,
you go.
motorcycle would be cool.
I know,
Gotcha,
right? I always wanted a motorcycle, but my dad would not let me.
Why not? They're a lot of fun.
They are, but yeah,
Wait, have you ridden a
Yeah,
motorcycle?
I learned.
I've driven a kind of vehicle before.
kind of vehicle.
Flashback
My-
to the screaming re-entry.
Yeah, one of my friends has a motorcycle.
Man, I can get one with a giant red wolf head on the front too. That'd be awesome.
I think you and her get along really well if you guys talk about vehicles.
Neat.
Appreciate that. Oh,
All right, so yeah, y'all head out to the bus stop, and you have a relatively uneventful trip downtown, and you come across, and Abel leads you all to a quaint building that has. Remind myself again. A quaint building with a shooting star sign that reads Starlight Orphanage.
All right, we're here.
what does the place look like again?
It's relatively small. It definitely looks like it was built before some of the surrounding buildings were.
Not quite Silent Hill.
No, not at all.
It's a nice little cottage type deal. Almost like it was a converted farmhouse or something.
It's cute.
Not gonna lie, I have expected it to be a haunted place.
It's because of my haunting visions, no doubt. But
No, it's mostly when I hear about orphanages, it tends to be like haunted, horrible, nightmarish place.
Miserable.
It starts taking a picture.
Yeah.
oh shit,
Man, every time I
make
hear
it
about
like that.
orphanages in TV shows or movies, they all look awful. This one's okay.
Yeah, I was stung too. I've been to all kinds of places when I was in the system, and then I was eventually just parked here, and I grew up here. I met Michael here. Like, this place is my life, man. Anyway, yeah. Let's just knock on the door. I'll just knock and walk onto the door. Hey guys!
You hear the pitter-patter of tiny feet as a group of 3 children run up to you. It's Big Brother Abel!
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey! You came to
This is gonna be the
visit!
cute, isn't it? This is gonna be the really cute episode.
Oh, I can't stay away for too long, can I, guys? You guys still reading those books I left?
Yeah!
All right. Remember, if you don't know a word, go ahead and speak to Big Sister Paula about it. Okay?
Okay.
Awesome. All right. Now get on, you guys.
Yeah.
Lead me to the matron.
Annabelle! They run off and calling out the matron's name.
Werewolves murder party.
Abel just looks back, just slightly red faced and just looking down. He wants to be cool. This is just very sweet and just heartwarming. So this is me.
Well, hey, if it ain't College Boy.
Yo!
At the top of
What's
the
up, man?
stairs, y'all see a very large, muscular kid or dude. I'm losing my
Kid dude.
Dude, bro.
Dude, bro.
Man.
Chad.
Yeah,
He's got
actually, now to think about it, yeah.
he's got his hair done up in blonde spikes.
Oh no!
Ah,
Looks like he just came off a
Yo!
construction site.
Yo, what's up, Clyde?
And not much. How about you? It's been a while.
Yeah, Sam. How's the construction life going for you, buddy?
It's been kind of rough with all the equipment being stolen last month.
Oh, dude, that sucks. Michael still know anything?
All we really know is some of the stuff that came over Kenny Barnes' show. Apparently, robots were behind it.
Yeah, dude, that's what I heard too.
Crazy. We still haven't even found any of the stuff that got jacked.
Dude, that's crazy. This is just like Pythagorean 3, right?
Dude.
Oh, man. Dude, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
Abel just slaps a dude hug on Clyde.
They do the classic clasp their hands together and pull each other in with the 3 pats.
Yo, so good. Guys, this is my friend Clyde. I've known him since I was a little kid.
What's
Pleasure
that?
to meet you.
You made friends? How have you
Yeah,
not
I
scared
know,
them
why,
away
right?
yet?
I know.
We kind of forced to live together. Well, you know.
I kid though. Abel's a great guy. I'm glad he made some friends.
Hey, yeah. So anyway, from left to right, we got Winnie, we got Bonnie, we got Cory and Raph.
Hello.
Hi.
Pleased to make your all's acquaintances. So,
Same.
they all college friends?
Yeah, they all came with me. I was on RuneScryer talking with the rest of the brigade, right? And they were talking about a dude that showed up. I just wanted to talk with Annabelle and see if everything's all good.
Yeah, that was weird. We've never had someone come by to try and buy the old house off her.
Like wholesale, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that is wild. You ever heard of this? Like the Northman Architect Group or something?
I think the boss man has had some contact with them recently, but didn't really hear anything about them before this year.
Dude.
Apparently they come from Europe or something.
Oh, that checks out. Yeah, Raph looked them up too. They're like really freaking new, but like,
Yeah,
my Michael sense are tingling. Like, what company is just that new and has that much to throw around, right?
yeah, I mean, they've been buying up property left and right. It's insane.
No fooling, where at?
Like, all over town. Like, specifically Kiwi Springs. It's weird.
So just Kiwi Springs?
I haven't heard of any other place where the Northman group's been operating.
That is... Dude, that's crazy.
And the funny thing is, trying to buy so much property in a city that's now known for giant monster attacks.
It is alarming.
Future perfume?
Well-
Insurance? Who knows?
If anything, those giant monster attacks keep me busy, I'll tell you that much.
You'll never be out of a job, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, but it tends to leave me pretty tired. I was actually just about to hit to bed.
Oh, dude. Yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to keep you.
Hey, no problem. And if Paula comes back while I'm asleep, you tell her I said hey.
Hey, no problem. You take her easy, Clyde.
You too, my man. Keep him out of trouble. And Clyde heads up the
Promise
stairs.
nothing.
Hey, we'll go ahead and...
We keep him out of
Wave.
trouble. God.
Yeah. I should be... he says that to me and Paula. He's the one who... He played lookout a lot when we were kids.
Hmm. I mean, our first impression of you was trying to sneak out of the house in the middle of the night.
Old habits, man.
Oh,
Need
right.
to know, and that's why my... Oh?
The gang of three have come back. We got her! Look, it's Abel! Well, Alfie, what brings you to the neighborhood, my dear? You see this older-looking woman with shimmering platinum hair and a nicely fitted sundress. About pastel yellow, I'd say.
Oh, that sounds nice. Yes. Abel's just gonna rub the back of his head. Hey, how you doing, Annabelle?
And she
It's good to
just
see
wrapped you in a big hug.
Abel will melt and just hug this woman he's known all of his life, basically.
You just hear in the distance.
It's good to see you again, Abel. You're not here with Michael, are you?
No. I've been checking in with Detective Stonewall, but I'm still doing my double major. Ancient history, chronology, stuff like that.
Oh, I'm just teasing. He pops by every now and then for tea, and he just can't stop talking about your little discussions. He's very proud of you, you know.
Man, that means the world to me. Thank you.
We both are. You've come such a long way.
Heck. Man, That's right. I wanted to talk to you about what happened recently.
Oh,
Is there
Braxton
some place we
Wade.
can sit?
Who are your friends?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm so Abel at this point looks completely flustered. So, we got the guy in red over there. That's Cory.
Hello.
He's just the best. He's really kind. I think really like him. There's Bonnie. She's really cool too. She's right there in the green with the red hair. The guy with the camera, there's Raph. He knows all kinds of things about machines. It's amazing.
Howdy.
And over there in the pink, that's Winnie. She knows just everything there is to know about animals and probably plants, but animals mostly. But yeah, these are my friends from the university.
Oh, it's wonderful to meet you all. She goes up and hugs each and every one of you in sequence.
Yes!
The hug is returned.
Oh, it must have been quite the trip. Why don't you come into the kitchen and sit down? We'll have some tea.
That'd be awesome! Thank you!
All right, come along. Follow me.
Absolutely. Abel looks back with his just big, uncharacteristic smile. She's got the best tea.
So this is what he's actually like.
It's adorable. Let's go.
But yeah, she ushers you all into a smaller kitchen, but it's big enough to fit you all with a little squishing. I'm sorry if it's a bit of a tight squeeze.
Oh no, that's fine, Matron Annabelle.
We're college students. And
Long
we live
ago,
in,
it used to be me and my husband. We built this house together. Back before there even really was a Kiwi Springs.
Oh man, I love this story.
Oh, there were so many trees back then. I have to say, though, when they built the city, they did their damnedest to keep it all intact. And it shows with the Kiwis.
They are everywhere. As I see one by like 3 on the window.
They just start whistling around there.
They leave no privacy.
Oh, they're just curious. They're little sweeties.
When we were little kids, me, Clyde, and Paula used to go ahead and just sneak them in and hide them among the plushies.
And I always caught them, too.
You could call them out. I remember we won a Kiwi plushie and put them next to each other, and you still found it. Paula thought you were psychic.
The trick is to look for the whiskers at the base of their beaks.
Huh. Well, how about that?
I've never seen a plushie that had those.
Huh.
That's what made it so easy for me.
Learn something new every day.
But anyway. The water's ready. She brings a piping hot teapot and gives everyone a cup with a bag in it.
Oh, here we go.
All right.
Yeah, old lady tea and snacks.
It's like a warm hug.
Yep.
This is a really nice place. I can kind of see why people would want to live here. Trying to take over it.
Oh, you
But you offer.
must be talking about the visit we had over the weekend.
Yeah, sorry if he's kind of I don't know where.
Yeah.
Our friend here was concerned about it, and we decided to accompany him.
Yeah, I was just doing that game me and a lot of the other orphans play. They were talking about the visitor that came to you from the Northman Architect Group, and I was worried. I just wanted to come in and see how everything was going, and if you're doing okay, Matron.
Oh, that's sweet of you, Abel. She pinches your cheek.
Oh, gosh, thanks. Abel just looks just flustered and happy, and just he looks very uncharacteristic. When he met you guys, he was like, "I'm cool, I'm rad." Here, he's like, "Grandma candy."
He's basically SpongeBob in that one Grandma episode.
Yes,
Basically.
pretty much.
Oh no.
Speaking of that episode, by the way, here's a plate of ginger snaps to go with that tea.
Yes. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Grandma's cookies.
Grandma's cookies.
Oh, but it's quite all right. They were insistent, but I was firm. I'm not going to sell the house we built together.
Did they say if they're going to be back or anything like that? Or was that the end of it?
They did say they would be back. Oh, but with the level of insistence they had, I'm sure it's only a matter of time before they come back with a larger offer.
Oh gosh.
How much were they offering you?
Suffice to say, it was a larger sum than the property might actually be worth.
And they have been buying places all over the city?
That's what I've been hearing.
Yeah, that's what Clyde was talking about.
Oh, Clyde. He's been working so hard to make sure that we make rent.
Do you know what they were planning to do with the place if they were to buy it?
All they were saying that they were going to future-proof the building.
Future-proof?
I don't really know what it means.
I'm not sure what that means either. Oh, yeah, I should probably explain about that. A lot of us older orphans, Matron lets us stay here, and some of us even end up just becoming employees of the orphanage themselves. Or some of us just stay here for a little bit while we, get our feet out there in the big city, and just we just try to do our best and just try to send some money here and there. Just go ahead and help this place keep going for the other orphans.
Yes, Clyde, in addition to his normal work, he also helps to maintain the house. He really is such a sweet boy, even though he tries to act the tough guy.
Oh, that's Clyde for you. Big old teddy bear he is.
And Paula's great with the kids, especially the younger ones.
Oh, Paula's always had that thing about her. And her music. Oh, man. Her metal. Oh, man.
I personally could do without it being so loud.
Well, I mean, it's not like we haven't tried. If anything, maybe Paula took bad advice I gave her when I left, and maybe she's going to invest in some soundproof foam for one of the back rooms. Maybe turn into a music room for the kids or something.
That would be nice.
Personally, I think that'd be pretty swell.
Not a whole lot of money for renovations at this point, though.
Oh, we'll make it work somehow, Matron, I'm sure.
Oh, don't
Sure.
worry, we make enough to get by.
And that's all you need at the end of the month, right?
Exactly. It also helps that we built the place so we don't owe rent.
That's one of the most important things. Abel just takes a pull of his tea.
Yeah, avoid paying people.
It's a lovely,
Major.
it's a lovely blend. Cinnamon and nutmeg tends to be the big standouts.
Oh. But you're doing okay, yeah?
Oh, I'm doing fine. No need to worry about me.
Good. Gosh, that's a huge weight off my mind. Thank you so much, Matron.
Oh, no worries. But I do thank you for coming to visit and introducing me to all your friends.
Hey, no trouble. They're all really good people.
That's so wonderful to see you making friends outside of the orphanage.
Well, I'm a little surprised myself, to be fair with you, but
I'm
you
pretty
know,
sure a lot of
that's
us are
how it is.
surprised, Abel.
Abel just shoots back while he looks away from the matron. Just shoots you a look like not here, and then looks back at the matron.
You just smirk.
No, he just like lowers his sunglasses for a minute, like, and then just like,
Yeah, it's
Is
weird
that-
that all your friends here keep saying that you have a hard time making friends.
Raph, is that picture of the dude from Iron Giant with the coffee just
To be fair, Abel is very different from how he was when he was a kid. He was
How was it?
troubled, to say the least. Never really liked rules that much.
How
Never
does he
did. Didn't he?
That's different, is it? It's just kind
So
of rolls her
different.
head over.
Abel just gives a chuckle that sounds an awful like the heavy from Team Fortress. Is hey.
So hold on. What? How is Abel in your perspective today? Just curious. What can you tell us about Abel?
I see
It's
Abel as a
fine, you can-
nice,
you-
responsible boy now. Cares deeply for those he makes bonds with. And he would never knowingly hurt someone. Isn't that right, Abel?
Absolutely. You can tell him the whole story if you want to. I'm right here with you.
Oh. Abel liked to break into abandoned buildings when he was younger. Always made a
Paul-
mess of things.
Yeah.
Paula, Clyde, and I used to go on ghost hunts.
It's a good thing he's a grown-up now. Doesn't break into buildings.
Good thing he grew out of that.
Up until
Yeah.
one day, when he got caught on something. Clyde and Paulo didn't see him, and they left him behind. It was at that point that he met... Oh, one second. I remember now. Detective Stonewall. Stonewall had been called in to investigate a noise complaint. That's when he found Abel.
Right in the rare book section of the library.
You're looking at porn?
No, I was looking at old treatises about history. Stories about King Arthur, actually. They wouldn't let kids in the rare books, and I didn't know what to do. And I really wanted to read it on like the really old pages. So I hatched a plan, and it worked. I got in, and I left my things outside the door, and I couldn't get out. And that's when I met Michael. And Michael's kind of taken me up as his mentor.
And I say he's done a fine job.
I think he has. That guy really saw something in me. He trained me up and helped me kind of get on a better path, using some of my stuff to help instead of the word he used was vandalism, but it was okay because they were abandoned buildings. And honestly, when I was in the rare books, I was just reading a book. There's nothing really to be done about that.
And I think the worst damage that was done that day was you accidentally putting them out of order.
Yeah, that took a while. But you know what? I really learned the Dewey Decimal System after that.
This was nice. Oh, but look at the time. Getting late. Should probably be going now. It's gotten a little dangerous out here after dark.
Dangerous.
Like how?
Well, in the middle of the night, I hear howling and growling.
Huh. And I'm guessing it just doesn't sound like the dogs from around the city.
Oh, that's just the thing. It very much is the dogs, but they've never acted like this before.
Huh.
You think there might be something weird going on?
I don't know, but well,
When do you remember that last happening?
it only started a couple days ago. Not too long after the man came to try and buy the house.
Well, no, that's just coincidence.
Well, I guess with everything, I want. You know what? I'm doing the investigating thing again, Matron. I'm sorry. Michael rubbed off on me really hard.
Oh, it's fine. You just make sure you get back to wherever you're holding up right now before it gets too late.
Absolutely. If Clyde and Paul are still working out late at night jobs and whatnot, I'm sure they already know to go ahead and just keep an ear out for the growling.
Yes, they're doing fine. They know better at this point.
Alrighty. Well, I'll go ahead and see you around, Matron. Thank you for everything. It was so great to be here again.
No worries. Thank you for coming. It always does my heart good to see the children I've raised doing so well.
Don't worry, man. We'll make sure he gets back home. No problems.
You better. Otherwise, you'll have to answer to me.
I'll keep that in mind.
She gives you a wry smile. Take care, dears.
Thank you so much for everything. You have a good evening now.
You too. Oh, take some ginger snaps to go. I made plenty.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. Abel, with the skill of a man who knows where everything in this kitchen is, pulls out like several small baggies and just loads like 3 snaps for each of us.
Everything ready.
This was great. Thank you so much. We'll be seeing you.
Oh, don't be too long now.
I wouldn't even dream of it, Matron.
All right. She gives you a big old kiss on the forehead and a hug.
Oh, thank you. Kiss the top of her head and give her a hug back. Well,
Okay.
I'm off.
Thank you for stopping by again. Bye, Abel. All the brat pack have returned.
Bye, kiddos. Be good.
We will.
Fantastic. And when we're outside, I'll look at everyone.
Well, that was heartwarming.
That was adorable. Holy shite.
Here, take some ginger snaps, guys.
Ginger snaps!
Ooh, I don't know what that is.
That's a fucking good shit
They're,
right there.
they're cookies. They're just ginger cookies.
They're
Gotcha.
ginger cookies that are a little more crisp than you might expect a cookie to be, so they make this lovely snapping sound when you bite into them.
Oh.
Hence the name.
Yeah, this is where I grew up. So, thanks. I appreciate this.
No problem.
And as we walk a fair distance to the bus stop, Abel then goes ahead and pulls up his shoulders and goes, "Well, something stinks about that dog, Helen."
Well, not just the dog, but again, just the people buying things up.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Clyde's got a good head for these things, so if these guys are buying up all the property, I just don't know. Maybe Michael might know something, but checks the clock on his smartphone. He's still on duty. It'd be impossible to get a hold of him.
Yeah, it's only about 5 in the evening and police shifts tend to run long.
It just raises the question that why would people be buying property in this scenario? Or maybe they think they can get a cheap price, but no, they were willing to pay more.
Yeah, more. You'd think it'd be for the land value, but I don't even want to think about if they bolted over or something, but that's still just a plot of land in just the downtown area. So
I mean, it cannot be Metutex, right? I don't think they would have they would have human money. I don't know.
Probably.
well, no, it's a more recent company, but how would they have the money to swing this around? That's Northman Architect Group. Let's see.
The other thing to consider is that they might have human allies.
Oh,
Like
not wrong, but
those- oh no. Oh, like with the rod that I.
I mean, it is a very common thing
Oh,
in
man.
alien conspiracies and movies.
We do at least have to keep the options open. It might just be a greedy company, for all we know. But
What have they been buying?
We can find out at the house. We can go. We can just have a strong connection there and go ahead and do some research, right?
Do
sure.
they have Wi-Fi at this orphanage?
Maybe even the Domus has a. Maybe even the Domus has like a bigger computer we can do to run some searches on.
Might not be a bad idea to go to the Domus.
Yeah, you could save us a bus ticket.
Yeah, sure. Oh, I know just the alley we can use too. That one. He just points immediately to this alley with like I've done this since I was 5.
The secret alley.
A secret alley that everyone knows about.
Yay!
That's why it's a secret.
Yeah.
You dug into the alley, and you notice a dog shuffling through the garbage.
Oh.
Go.
Oh, hey there, little dude. You
Winnie
hungry?
will kind of get down and just like gently, just
It cautiously
Got it.
approaches you. Sniffs your hand a little. Then it starts licking.
oh, little love. Could I story point for treats?
Do you want a ginger?
You can story point for treats.
Do you want a story point for treats?
Story point for
I don't
treats.
mind
Okay, story point for treats. Our first actual mechanic of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, this has been fun, though.
Yeah.
Alright,
Absolutely.
you reach into your pocket, you pull out some of your emergency dog biscuits, and you offer them. Dog sniffs at them a bit. They move like they're going to take them, but then they suddenly pull their head back. They start shaking their head and whining a little bit.
What?
Does it look like they have a collar?
No collar. I'm pretty sure it's a stray.
Everything okay?
She'll,
Winnie?
Is he okay?
unsure. She'll back off a bit and she'll toss the cookie instead.
The dog
Maybe it's
ignores the cookie as it starts shaking its head harder and whining more often.
maybe it's the
Winnie.
ginger.
Oh no, she's not giving him the ginger.
No, he's giving us something.
Oh, okay.
Both are foods for peoples.
Is this normal, Winnie?
No. Does it look like a pained kind of shake, or?
It definitely looks like it's suffering a little bit.
Maybe it's got something wrong with its gubbins.
It's what?
It's gums. It's
Does he
big.
look? Sorry.
It's fine.
Does-
I'm just saying it's his gums.
Does he look like how a dog reacts when a dog whistle is being used?
That's exactly what it looks like.
Huh. Sound
It's-
frequency.
Then it stops suddenly. Looks up at you guys. And it starts growling.
Oh,
Fuck.
Oh no.
dog.
Okay.
Easy.
When he's gonna try to toss another treat.
Ignores it.
Yep.
Mm.
All
It's
right.
singularly focused on you guys now.
Oh god, it looks manic.
All right. I'm going to take my coat, my jacket from my waist. I'm going to kind of just tie it around my arm just in case. Like, like the cushioning
Yeah.
that, like, the dog people have. Just in case if it pounces, I'm going to just be ready to try to catch it with that particular arm.
As we slowly back off.
The
Yep.
moment you move to take the thing off, it starts lunging.
Oh God!
Oh crap!
Helping.
Yep.
Nope.
I'm just going to try to gently take it down.
Dog.
Close the snoot.
What do we do?
No.
No.
I would imagine. Would
We
I
had
know,
cats in Kiwis.
would I know, like, phone numbers of, like, animal rescues and things like that? I imagine she probably would.
You do.
Yeah, she's gonna call some up, and she's going to tell them about a aggressive stray.
That's a fifth
That
one
they're,
today. I'm sorry, but all of our teams are out. We can't do anything about it right now.
Dang it.
The most we can tell you is to try and get air out of the area as fast as possible. We do not recommend trying to keep it held down.
All right. She'll
Oh,
hang
God.
up.
Meanwhile,
Quickly,
Cory holding it down.
Yep. Cory, just be gentle with it. In the meantime, I'm going to call Tiro. Tiro, can you beam us up +1?
You're bringing the dog?
Yes, of course we're bringing the dog. What else are
What?
we going to do with the dog? We're bringing the dog.
A +1?
Okay, I guess we're bringing a dog.
We're gonna have a
who are
ranger
you
dog.
bringing?
A dog.
Dog.
A dog. Okay.
Why are we bringing the dog?
Initiating teleportation sequence.
All right.
And you all flash out back to the Domus. Now,
With a dog.
Yep.
Now that we're out of there, does it look any calmer?
Now that you're out of there, the dog looks a little dazed, but fine.
There we
Huh.
go.
Now, does the keeping secret thing also works on? Does the rule apply to animals?
Oh, animals are fine.
Can Bunny Animal handle it to see, like, if there's anything wrong with its ears?
I will
Like,
let you do that with a downshift. Normally that would be a science veterinary test, but I'm feeling
Fair
generous.
enough. All right.
Give me 1 second to come back here.
Skill shift down. All right.
A
That's
10.
Not bad.
It's an average roll.
It's not bad.
Other than some of the usual signs of, like, dirt and debris that you would expect on a stray, the ears seem fine.
Winnie,
Hmm?
I know you can talk better to animals and such. Could you try and inquire if it could hear something while looking at us, or heard anything? I think this might be more of that purple slag's fucking going on.
Wade kind of just cautiously just strokes its ear, just
Yeah.
trying to keep it nice and calm. Can you understand me?
The dog looks up at you. Doesn't. It's not really the same kind of understanding you get with your mouse, but you can see that you've got its attention.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't talk quite like with my mouse. I could clearly hear something though.
Oh,
I think
if it heard something like what are those things called?
dog
Dog whistle?
Dog whistles. Yeah. Anything like that?
It had to have been something high frequency then.
possibly. I think you can probably put him down now, Cory. I think he'll be okay.
So high frequency, you mean like a radio tower?
It's more like the audible frequencies.
It
Dogs
could
have
be
a better
from a
name.
radio tower, though.
Dogs are better than us at perceiving that kind of stuff.
I
Hi.
would wonder if it's something like that. The lady on the phone did say that there had been 5 call-ins just that day, just today.
Hmm.
And if all the dogs are hearing that, that means they're going feral.
And that would explain what Matron Annabelle was hearing with the dogs
Huh.
and whatnot. And this shortly happened after the offer, the Northman Architect Group.
Tiro, is there a way to locate high frequencies in Kiwi Springs?
I'm not detecting anything right now. Without an active signal, I can't really do much.
Can you go
Do you-
ahead?
Hmm?
Maybe.
Sorry, go ahead.
Is it
No,
something you
no.
monitor?
Yeah, exactly. Like monitor for like a high frequency. That's just what I was gonna say.
No,
Wait a
but
minute.
if it's not active right now, but you say you
Wait a
have
minute.
you located anything like that during the last couple of days?
Winnie, Bonnie is gonna whip out. Why am I fucking Winnie?
It happens to me. You
Bonnie's
see,
gonna whip out
I'm
her
not the only
phone.
one.
Bonnie's gonna whip out her phone and try and find and turn on the local radio and hold it out curiously.
You're just getting the usual stations right now.
If the
How's
dog is
the
not
dog
reacting, that means
reacting?
The dog is fine. Maybe a little
Okay.
dehydrated.
Oh,
If the
well,
Poor puppy.
if the dog is not reacting right now, that means it's not active.
Hi. Turns off.
Well, we are underwater right now.
Mhm.
that is true. I'm also
We-
going to disappear towards the bathroom to go, like, fill up a cup of water.
We could do some field work to figure out what this is.
Mm-hmm. Tira, can you help me out to make a radio, high frequency radio detector or something? A sonar.
I'll tell you what. Now that I know that you are actively looking for those signals, I can set the sensors of the domus to pick them up when they activate.
I'll give you the location, and I'm gonna mark where Abel's house was and around that area. Because we haven't heard of dog attacks where we live, right?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not that we know of.
Well, it's still-
If you guys want, I could probably maybe hit the streets around downtown, see if I can go ahead and just talk around with some of the locals, see if anybody has heard or seen any more of these, these dog episodes.
Well, if they have reports of that going all over the place, that's a thing.
Mhm.
For now, and you going around looking for that can just imply more animals can start attacking you if that's
Or you
What
what
I
we
was
do.
thinking-
Go on.
What I was thinking was we have our own little setup outside the domus and the domus. That way we can triangulate where this source is coming from.
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea to just wait and see if we
Mhm.
can find a signal.
Because if
It's been-
Tiro gives us some equipment that lets us detect this radio stuff, and we have the domus, that's 2 points we can have to figure out where this is coming from.
It's true. Tira and I will cook up something real quick. I said to triangulate this.
Well, again, there's not exactly much to triangulate. You need multiple signals for a triangulation.
Oh, I am well aware. No, what I'm saying is Raph and Tiro make the device to start calculating this
Yeah.
in the field.
Yeah.
We have the Domus. The Domus is
we have-
going to be calibrating this. We are
Yep.
going to take the device to the point we know attacks are happening and the dog reacted, and we're going to wait for a signal to happen. The Domus can notify us of that, and our own apparatus can notify us of that, and we can work from there.
All right,
Yeah.
so what you're trying to do is construct a portable scanner that will transmit a signal back to the domus.
Correct. Well,
Yes.
yes,
Well, work with the domus so that we can triangulate.
yeah.
All right, so to build the device, I will require a technology roll, and Tiro will give you edge on this.
Okay, Raph, that's your job.
I am on it. Technology, right?
Does Cory have the same hearing range as a human?
Let's see.
I would assume
That's a good
so.
question.
We're talking about alienology now.
Xenobiology.
Xenobiology, that's the term.
Get the upshift.
So you got edge on this, not an upshift.
Oh, edge. Could I get an upshift with the help of Tiro?
Hero's the one giving you edge.
Gotcha.
We can give you a story point, so you're kind of specialized in it.
It would just turn in. It's not a matter. I only have a D6 and a D4.
I mean, that increases your chances of a critical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. I'll do that.
Spend a story point. You guys have
3.
specialization on this next technology roll.
Great. Wait, that's with edge?
That
Oh
was-
my god. A 5 and a 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love this game.
Is a reroll at all possible?
Nope.
Well, I mean,
Golly.
you can spend another story point to do it.
I did look up how story points work. You're allowed to reroll nat 1s, not failures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we've been
I
using them
see.
wrong.
We've been using that wrong the whole time.
Hey, you want to know what I say to that?
Wonderful.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Okay, cool.
You want to know what I think about these apples?
Fuck them.
I will
Fuck 'em.
let you use a story point to reroll any die roll once.
Fantastic.
Okay, so I need to roll. What do I do? Just do the reroll or
Just reroll it.
rerolling?
That will be another skill point, though. Or
So,
story
yeah.
point.
We're down to 2.
That's way better.
A lot better.
That's
better.
much better.
That's a critical success.
It's a
yeah.
critical success for a 25.
Oh, if only you had the 4 on the D4. Or a 6 on the D6.
I mean, it's still a 25.
Yeah, it's not 25. It's pretty good.
Yeah, but it's
Oh
not,
my
a,
gosh.
it's not a critical success, though. So you and Jiro managed to get a transmitter up and running pretty quickly. It is now
Should
currently
work.
roughly 6:30.
We're gonna be sticking this out. It's Tuesday. Tomorrow we have.
Wednesday tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Wednesday. Yeah.
I mean, if anything nefarious is happening, it's probably going to happen at night.
Yeah.
Typically.
And your I was gonna say your mom. Matron said
no,
that
it's
that
fine.
she hears the dogs at night too.
Right.
So let's do a stakeout.
Ooh, personal favorite of mine.
Okay,
You know-
Tiro, keep an eye out for high frequency in the area we are in Kiwi Springs, and we'll go check out the area where we know that an attack happened.
You know, a thought occurs. If we're going to be walking around with Domus tech like that, should we be in Power Ranger form with that?
What does this look like? Is it like a big thing or is it a small device?
It looks like a box.
Big box or a
It's
small box?
It's a medium-sized metal box that you need 2 hands to carry around, but it's not really that obviously alien in origin.
It's
Mhm.
like it's a metal crate.
Yeah.
Is
If
it
anyone
basketball
asks-
size?
If anyone asks us about it, we can always save it. It's for
School
that
project.
it's for university work.
I'm gonna put some stickers on it just so it looks like it.
Alright, you put some lightning bolt stickers on it and a red hazard symbol on it for whatever reason.
Oh hell yeah!
Hell
No point
yes.
for it. It just looks cool.
I want it to be made known that while they were making the box, I was playing with the dog.
It's dog time.
Just working in the background, you see Raph and Tiro working on this. Abel assisting, and just in the background you see Winnie, Bunny, and Cory just playing with the drug. Wait, we cannot bring the dog with us to the area. That can be dangerous.
The
No,
dog-
it needs to.
The dog's just
Needs-
having fun.
It's a dog. It's not going to be joining us. Is it? Looking at Winnie.
I mean, it's a stray.
It she currently has her arms around its neck. It needs to stay somewhere safe. She's looking like
Winnie.
with the mommy. Can I keep the dog face
Oh,
at Tiro?
Winnie.
Tiro
I'm your
wheels,
friend, not a parent. I'm not
Tiro
gonna say
wheels
no.
over to you. The dog kind of hides from him. We can't keep the dog here, Winnie. If you want, I could teleport him back to your dorm house.
Winnie.
He's not allowed there either.
He's not allowed anywhere.
But he offered.
Tiro
Winnie.
doesn't know.
Well,
He
granted,
does,
you s-
Tiro doesn't know. I've hidden the mouse.
That is a big dog. How
dog
big
is
is
a
this
lot
dog?
bigger than
Actually, how
mouse.
big is this
Yeah, how
dog?
big is the dog?
Yeah, I was thinking it was like sheep size, but
It's like chocolate lab size, not as big as a golden lab.
Oh,
Okay, so a medium dog.
Yeah.
it's still a chunky dog.
chocolate labs are sweet babies.
I don't know how we're going to hide that from the
Yeah.
professor.
I don't know how
Just-
we are.
Carefully.
It's not Saturday.
Yeah, right. Okay, you can stay at the house. Oh, but he's going to chew
where
on our
do we
stuff.
keep it?
Oh, God. Did I lock my door? I did. No, I did not. Damn it.
Yeah, go ahead and teleport him to the house.
To her room. Specifically.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, one teleportation coming up.
That dog is going to be so freaked out.
This dog has had a
That
day.
room is going
I
to
mean,
be
it teleported once
ruined.
before.
Actually, you know what? Teleport me with the dog. I'll meet up with you guys.
All right.
Okay.
If we're going around Starlight, there's a couple business buildings that are pretty high up. We can probably set up, and the matron won't be aware of us at all. Probably.
Wait, you want to teleport on top of her house?
No. It's downtown. There's always tall buildings around downtown.
Okay. Yeah, if we can get on our roof, that's going to be none the wiser.
Absolutely.
All right, preparing the teleportation sequence. Good luck, Rangers.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Tiro.
Teleport me to them in about 10 minutes, Tiro.
10.
Will do.
I want to make sure the dog gets settled.
All right.
Fine, we'll see you there in 10 minutes.
Okay.
So with that, the one team with the transmitter teleports near the scene of where the dog was picked up, and Winnie is sent to the house with the dog. And I think that's where we're going to take a break.
A
All right.
Break up.
hooray! My army grows.
Oh my
Finally.
god. I'm gonna need to hide that thing.
I love this. I love this. This is perfect.
I know there hasn't been a whole lot of dice rolling today, guys, but I think this has been great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We abducted a dog.
We
It was a
arrested
surprise adoption.
We arrested a dog.
Arrested a dog.
Grandma's cookies.
Grandma's cookies.
Oh.
I still like to imagine as old as like Pollock, Clyde, and Abel are, just if they're all in that same kitchen, they're all like grandma's cookies.
Did I do a decent enough job role playing those two?
You did a fantastic job. I had this all written out. And I was like, oh shit, I should probably go there now. Oh crap, you don't have those people. Hold on. Give me a second, I'll be right back.
Yep, I'm gonna head to the bathroom.
I thought you said the bedroom. You're gonna take a nap?
I wish. I'll be right back.
Yep.
I'll be right back as well.
Just you and me, Chad, because I don't go nowhere. Unless I get some chocolate. Suddenly kidnapping their sapient. I don't think that's how that works.
It's a big dog.
I'm gonna the big doggo. He's fucking kidnap a dog. Surprise
It's not
adopt.
kidnapped if it's stray. It's forced adoption.
I don't know about. Well, it is a stray. That is.
Whew.
Welcome back.
Thank you, buddy. Ah.
What kind of dog is it? I don't know. It just says the size. I don't know what
It's
the.
a mutt.
It's a mutt.
Well, it's because I don't know dog breeds.
That's fine.
No, if it was a Chihuahua.
What's a good name for a Chihuahua?
Satan.
Not a big fan of Chihuahuas.
My sister has one. I had to take care of that one.
Oh, Chihuahua.
Da, 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 Chihuahua. Da, 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 da. My sister's
Taco
dog's
Bell.
name. My sister's dog's name is Rita.
Oh, Rita. Nice.
Yeah, Rita. Because perrito, doggy.
Oh, huh. That's a cute name.
But I always like the idea of having dogs with terrible names.
What are you trying to name my dog?
Satan.
Ah,
Oh, speaking of your dog, I left something for you in Power
Or
Rangers.
Missile.
Missile? You mean like the
Rocket.
like the name of that one guy's dog? Who we immortalized by putting him into basically every video game he made?
What?
Oh, there was a guy, a game developer who had a dog that he named Missile,
Hmm.
and he tried to put him into just about every game he could.
Amazing.
Most notably, Ghost Trick.
Hmm.
go ahead, Jack. Give me some dog names.
Some
Take
dog
me
names for
home,
dog.
Winnie.
You can't say no to a face like that.
Nope, sure can't.
Zero hesitation, just nope.
Is there any animal Winnie would not take? Like, I wonder if there's a threshold.
Probably a fish. Only because they don't have a proper method of keeping it.
Yeah, she'd obviously be careful about habitat and things like that.
Hmm.
But a
Or-
dog,
no.
but a dog has a great habitat. Their habitat's called there.
Not much about what you said.
I'm just saying, if you're talking about like if there's an animal that she's like afraid of,
You can always go with the Roman theme and call him Longinus.
Yeah, like she would not take an animal because of the whole habitat thing, but like I mean like in an animal she would not take no matter what. Like even if she could take care of it, like no.
Hard nose. Kind of like Ace Ventura in Bats.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been throwing bats.
there's some time to think about that.
Oh, yes.
Are we
Ace
counting
Ventura and the
bugs?
bats.
But they're animals.
Bugs are creatures.
Insects aren't
They're very
exactly
important to the ecosystem.
Insects aren't exactly something that can be cared for in a traditional sense. Like, you can't medically treat an insect, really.
Oh, freaking touch the person. Shikaka. Yeah.
Shit.
I'm sorry, but did you just refer to me as White Devil? It's what they know you as.
White devil.
It's just kebab.
You know, I just realized Rex would actually work if we're going with the fucking Latin Roman thing.
Yes.
Does your mouse have a name? I keep forgetting.
She always calls him Little One.
Little one. Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. I just realized we're gonna listen to Namor yell Imperious Rex in fucking the new Black Panther movie.
Baraku Pento.
Fuck it, Dave.
Are we all back?
I believe so. We ready to continue?
Yes.
I am
Mike.
ready.
We just
Bone saw's ready.
All right.
and no, I didn't go get my chocolate milk. I'm saving that for later tonight.
Oh yes, the chalky milk.
As a treat.
So, exactly.
All right. So we returned to the game. Let's start off with Winnie, since that won't be too long.
Okay.
You return to the dorm house with your new friend.
Hooray. Okay. So she's gonna do the usual of make sure he doesn't have to go to the bathroom in the back yard. She's gonna fill up water. She's going to fill up some food. Put down, and then in the meantime, she'll take it to her room and she'll put down some toys nearby that he can chew on while she's away.
He finds a particularly nice squeaky burger.
Squeaky burger.
I hope he does like that side chew thing where they just get on the side of their snout and they just go. "Ang, ang, ang, ang."
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on right now.
Yes.
She's gonna do like a quick study, and she does have a training specialization. She's gonna see if this dog was maybe owned before or has been trained before. She'll do a few of the basics, like sit and
Right?
lay and all that.
The dog doesn't really seem to understand most of the commands. You think they might, but you're not entirely sure if that's just because they weren't properly trained or if they were stray their entire life.
Alright. Alright, that's probably about all she's going to do besides just give him lovies for the full 10 minutes. And then just wait to be teleported.
I just love that, like, when he's, like, very tough and aloof, and then when she's alone with the dog, she's like, "Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?"
I mean, it's not any different than Abel with the matron.
Yeah.
It's true. It's very true.
Alright, so now that that's all established, let's warp back to what we were doing elsewhere, which I don't have a map for.
Don't worry.
So I will just, because it's my most nondescript place, a little park.
Oh, good.
Meaning,
Well, this
right?
town's got a suspicious amount of parks, huh?
We're
I
not
mean-
in the roof.
Frankie, I swear to God.
Oh, this roof has a park.
It's a nice roof.
Have
Yeah.
you never heard of rooftop gardens? It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really cool. My grandpa had one. Well, kind of.
It's like that one superhero show where they always fight at the quarry.
Oh, we wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh,
Huh.
when I go to the quarry.
But yeah, as you get back, you hear a bone-chilling howl in the distance.
Mm. Yeah, I'm setting up the thing. He's checking with Tira.
No signs of a signal yet, Raph.
Okay, just keep everything open, and I'll keep an eye on over here.
All right.
Everything looks clear so far, bud.
We might have to wait a couple of hours for anything.
Yeah, I doubt it'll be that long.
You guys want energy bars? I got some.
Ooh.
Granola bars.
I will pass one to Cory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it comes to my attention. We forgot to have dinner.
That's why I pack these things around.
Always
Well,
have
maybe if you
snacks.
guys had eaten back when we were at
Xander's.
Xander's.
You mean lunch?
Yeah. All you guys had were coffee.
I don't need much to keep me going.
I had some of the sandwich.
Besides, we also have these ginger snaps.
It's also
and
been
he'll have
several
cat-
hours since that point, so them being hungry isn't that out of the realm of possibility. It's like
Yeah.
it's like I
You
said
should have
earlier.
had your jellyfish sandwich then.
It's about 6:30 at this point in time.
Shut up and eat your Man of War hoagie.
Man of War, Jesus Christ!
Lord,
It's dangerous.
shut up and eat your man of war.
And you'll
Sounds like a
become, you
reference
become
that makes
stronger in combat. That's why we named it that.
For those who don't know, man of wars are one of the most toxic animals in the sea.
I think it's another kind of jellyfish.
They're also one of the most beautiful in my opinion.
Indeed.
And delicious.
Look, I just learned the horrifying things that fish get to, like the anglerfish in its reproduction cycle. I don't have to deal with. I don't want to deal with the weird food that you are dealing with.
I wish to eat that one too.
I do not understand how your gastric system works. Seriously, you don't even.
He's an alien.
You
It's
realize
built
you've
differently than yours.
never
Is there-
actually seen him poop.
Of
That's,
course, we've never seen him poop. You go in
Why
the
would I-
bathroom.
I just assume he goes to the restroom. Does he never go to the restroom but to take a bath?
Don't worry about what I do in there.
Cory?
You assume it's a bath. He's not just ingesting several liters of water through
Don't
his
worry
skin.
about what I do in the bath.
Stop thinking about it.
It's why I go in there before anyone else.
Is there anything you don't eat?
Yeah, like has there been anything around
Do you
here?
really want to be
can't?
asking questions that you may not want the answer to?
I actually want the answer to it. Is there anything
Don't
you
worry
wouldn't
about
eat?
Don't worry about it.
Thinking about when he first arrived on the planet, he didn't really know what humans ate.
Mhm.
Is there something you shouldn't have eaten that you ate?
I'll get back to you on that one.
Cory?
Well, you
I'll
like
get
granola
back to you on
bars.
that one.
That's good enough for me.
That's
You
mouth
can't
speak, or
just-
he doesn't know himself right now.
Listen, I learned very early on that I shouldn't have been eating the sand.
Oh, that can't feel good going down.
No, I just imagine her going.
Pearls?
I really hope.
There's a
I really,
delicacy next to this ocean.
I really
Wow.
hope you said that because you visited the beach instead of someone's house.
Is he going to go to the dentist and the dentist's going to find fucking pearls in his gums?
He'll just cough pearls at the dentist.
Fucking Zoidberg.
Useless, Lord.
Pearl, I've been making it for years.
Anyway,
Mostly, Abel has like a pair of binoculars and he's just looking up over the roof. I don't see anything out of the ordinary yet, just people going about.
Yeah, every now and then you see a dog lunge at someone, but
Christ, they're still going.
This
So I guess-
The howling
this is,
hasn't
this
really
regular dog's
stopped.
crazy.
it just
Yeah.
takes breaks every now and then.
God, this
this
has to
is
be
weird.
This has to be driving Paul insane. I know Clyde's a heavy sleeper, but
No, I mean, like, they got one taste of that frequency and they've been going at it for hours.
I've never seen dogs do stuff like this. Is that normal when they hear a high frequency? They like go right for the lunge?
Well, no, unless they usually just get stung. Like with drug whistles, they either really hate it or it's really painful.
Unless it's a very specific frequency telling them to do a thing.
Well, you'd think that'd be a constant thing then. We'd be able to pick it up.
Yeah.
Again, higher hearing on dogs and such. This might be just a targeted thing from, yours truly to, get us off the planet. Or shorten the population. That's my guess.
With dogs, I think they would use something bigger than that.
What if dogs are the
What if they are?
testing? It's fucking me and
You
Cory
know,
on
I
the
remember
same
reading in a
wavelength.
book. I remember reading in a book somewhere that bears are related to dogs.
Look, I know from a really good source that if you live in a place where animals are being a problem, you're gonna want to.
You cut out at the end there.
If you live in a place where animals are being a problem, you're going to want to leave.
And if people moved, then that company, that Northman Architect Group, could just go ahead and just buy them up on the cheap.
Granted, we are going on to big speculation. It's just a company buying a place.
Well, it's the
but-
only thing we can do at the moment. Speculate.
Right now, we're investigating something that's kind of weird, and we're just speculating.
At least it's just affecting the dogs. As said, like it could be something bigger. Fucking killer kiwis.
Who knows? In the
Are the
meantime,
kiwis going feral?
in the meantime, enjoy the ambiance. And it's just howling and barking. Beautiful.
I don't get how you exist. You are an enigma.
Upon
Thank
hearing,
you.
upon hearing the 15th howl in synchronization, Abel will go ahead and put in some earbuds.
Yep, you continue your observation, and not much is really seen. No blips on the sensor, nothing to triangulate.
You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna check Hooter.
Mm.
See if
Fuck
there's
is
anything
with all
trending.
these dogs? Yeah, there's not much on Hooter other than dogs are being really noisy tonight. Something's up with that.
Yeah.
Or just had a stray lunge at me. What the hell? And another one of, my dog snapped at me. They never do that.
You know, I was thinking of also morphing and start punching dogs, but that would be horrible publicity.
Have I teleported yet?
Yeah, you teleported in a while ago.
Oh, okay, yeah, good. When he gives him a death glare.
Yeah, I said that would be horrible. And for the dogs.
But yeah, it's starting to creep towards midnight.
Hmm.
Don't think the stakeout is working.
No. Well, what else can we do?
I don't need much sleep. You guys can head back to the dorm. I can stick it out here.
Oh no, you're not staying alone.
I can be a bit of a night owl, so you're stuck with me for a little bit.
Have you ever heard of never split the party?
No?
It's a really good rule for tabletop games.
Counterpoint. We can teleport.
Not wrong on that one.
He's got a point.
But we have any situation where we cannot teleport. Do you want to risk that?
That's happened before.
I did teleport here though, so we at least know that I'm not being blocked.
Not like at the Pathfinder place that you work at.
Don't work
Which is
on it.
still a little weird.
Look, the last thing I want is to think of the place I've been excited about for a long time to work with to be fucking evil. I don't need that stress right now.
Okay.
We're going to stick the stake out, and we're gonna wait for something to happen besides dogs barking, because nothing else is happening past that.
Besides, coffee places around here are open 24 hours. They wouldn't ask questions if a guy came in at 2 in the morning to get a cup of joe if they need it.
Have there been any sightings of any trouble besides dogs?
Nope. No drudge bots, no knack droids, no shady dudes in black.
Actually, have there been any other wildlife around that have been acting weird?
Haven't seen much of any other one actually today.
Is there just a feral kiwi biting on someone's car tire?
Even the usually ever-present kiwis have kind of scattered now that night has fallen.
Are the dogs kind of going around aimlessly? Do they gather anywhere in particular? Like, do they seem to be more of them going in a certain direction?
They're not gathering, but you have kept your eye on this one dog that seems to have circled the block 3 times now.
What do you say?
Some taste of territory.
There is one dog that's been circling around a bit.
Yeah, if the dog.
Oh. I'm just wondering if it's circling. I wonder if its source is around here.
Probably think Grandma is behind this.
No, I don't think Grandma's behind us. At least I certainly hope Grandma's not behind
How
us.
could you think the sweet old lady who gave you tea and cookies could possibly do something like this, Raph?
Because Raph thinks everyone's evil.
Is
Everyone.
Grandma among us?
Amogus.
Amulgus.
Look,
Quick cut to
look.
Grandma playing Among Us with the kids.
I killed those fuckers.
They never suspect me.
5 kills and no one suspects a thing.
No one ever suspects Grandma.
No one will suspect Grandma.
Fuck you, Timmy. You shouldn't have been electrical. Start suspecting.
What's that? You got all 4 tasks in
Jesus
electrical?
Christ.
That sucks to be you.
We're making this character of just like Abel's matron, just an elite gamer, and I love this.
Wonderful.
Like we're playing RuneScryer, and we're just like, who killed that really hard boss 200 times? And it's just his grandma going.
I love to make we having that conversation, just kicking the shit as people are being attacked on the streets by dogs.
I live in the wilderness. I love player killing.
Anyway.
Well,
if the dog is circling around, it must be because it's his territory.
Possible.
do dogs do that, right? But do they do it like 3 times in a row, like
a
robotically?
No, is there a pattern to it?
You haven't taken the time to time it out, but
Well,
They
I'm
haven't
pulling
really
on my chronometer.
they've never really stopped.
Here, Winnie, here, take my binocs. See if you can see anything about it.
All right, I'll use them.
Yeah, maybe the actual animal handler can see a pattern.
All right.
A dog can't do a crime, so I'm worthless here. It is a dog.
And the dog is not a robot. Do anything.
You keep your eye on the dog for as long as possible. And you notice that they don't really stop to sniff at anything. They just keep walking. Ears perked, eyes forward. Like it's on guard.
Hmm. It's definitely not regular behavior. You know what? I'm gonna go on a hunch. Let's get closer.
Yeah.
All right, how are you getting down the building?
Oh shit!
How high is it?
Yeah, it's a good 30-foot tall building. Fire escape is probably your best bet.
Fire escape.
Oh, then fire escape it is.
Right.
How are we getting now? Abel just smugly points behind his shoulder with a thumb to the fire escape.
SpongeBob smug face.
All right. So you make your way down to the fire escape. You notice the fire escape is not well kept at all. So it's kind of clattery. They're going to want to be a little careful going down here, so... I want either infiltration or acrobatics, whichever is higher.
This is to avoid what?
To avoid making any unnecessary noise.
Oh boy.
Avoid the dog.
I have neither.
Infiltration or acrobatics?
Yes.
I have
Can
neither.
Can I argue my specialization of sneaking?
Both of mine.
You absolutely can
are
argue your
equal.
specialization of sneaking.
Let me try my.
Could I argue maybe a skill shift if we just kind of follow Abel's very close lead?
Oh yeah, since he is a professional here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow Abel's lead.
You know what? You can all have edge if you're following Abel's Abel's example.
Hooray!
Da, 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 da,
So if
da,
we're getting
da.
edge and I have a snack normally, do I just go to normal?
Yes.
It just goes normal.
17.
Oh, hey. Oh, my God. Rolling good.
Oh,
Hey,
oh.
there you go.
For once, the Scottish is stealthy.
I got a 15.
All right.
Hey, 19.
You all managed to get down without making too much noise. Abel is kind of shaky after taking that first step, not realizing just how shaky the thing was, but he evens it out pretty quickly. So you managed to get down without attracting too much attention.
All right, we are now trailing the dog.
Trail the dog. I'm gonna do what I did before. This time I am gonna wrap my jacket around my arm just in case it
Muchas gracias.
catches us.
All right.
¿Tienes salsa? Salsa. Gracias.
I'm gonna follow your suit, and Abel's gonna take off his hoodie and kind of just mimic, revealing a yellow shirt with the Kiwi Springs Police Department logo on it.
Sorry, my dear father brought me dinner.
Yeah, nice.
Rather.
Sure.
All right, so you're following this one dog as it traces its path around the city block.
Mm-hmm. Watching to see if it changes its pattern, if it goes anywhere in particular, anything like that.
It seems pretty dead set on following
Muchas gracias.
the sidewalk. Every now and then, a random noise goes off in the distance and it pauses and looks in that direction. But it doesn't see or hear you quite yet.
Does it look like a natural dog?
It looks like a normal dog, it's just the behavior is unnatural.
Mm-hmm.
So he's acting like a guard dog.
Yeah.
Acting for what?
How wide is the radius that's patrolling?
Just following the sidewalk on the city block.
How many buildings are along the city block?
Don't know how big a city block actually is. Come on, don't do this to me.
Well, look, so we don't have much. We need to work with something here.
Yeah.
It's theater of the mind. I'll help you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know urban planning. I've lived in the suburbs my entire fucking life.
Oh yeah.
You were
Okay,
looking-
so I'm using the standard blocks in Manhattan. They're about 264 by 900.
264. That's about,
Chicago's a little bit more standard by 330 by 660.
so roughly 2 football fields side to side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 100 meters by 200 meters. So yeah, you're right.
It's mostly a bunch of smaller shops along the way. Maybe one apartment building. It's not a particularly large stretch of property. It's trailing around, and nothing that seems to really pop out at you as important.
I tell you, I'm running out of ideas here. Past it being a guard dog. I don't know if we really want to engage, though.
So the worst thing is, only one instance of the frequency starting, and that was enough to hypnotize all dogs. So we're not gonna get this. We're gonna have to come back tomorrow at the same hour that we saw the dog turn.
Seems to be the best way to do it.
Mm-hmm. Because I tell you what, I'm falling asleep here,
Yeah,
and we have school tomorrow.
It's creeping past 1 o'clock at this point.
I think it's going to be our best bet. But now that we got the block isolated, maybe after classes, I'm going to take a look through some of the. I'm going to go ahead and take a look through. I'm not going to go into them, but I'm going to look at the alleys. Do the alleys look like they weave deeper into the center of the block?
Nah.
We wake up at 6 in the morning, Cory.
You
Gonna
mean
need-
Abel, right?
No, Cory.
What did Cory?
Because he was like, oh, you guys
Dang
need
me.
a little sleep.
Oh, right.
Weird.
With his mug, no stats for the alien rates. Fucking talking.
Don't worry about it.
We need to go.
Yeah, the alley doesn't seem too far out of the ordinary. You think maybe it kind of loops back into a general dumpster area for the various buildings.
We'll play it like this. After classes tomorrow in the afternoon, we can go ahead and check out this block since we have it isolated, and then we can go ahead and check out maybe inside the alleys. Might be something there.
I suppose so.
Call it a hunch. Anyway, yeah, Raph probably got the right of it. I mean, if we do find out what this is, we're going to be exhausted and sprung on. I don't like those odds.
So, y'all pack it in. I will say, you do leave the transmitter out overnight just in case.
Oh, we need to keep track. Okay.
Yeah, you've got it set up. It'll...
I'll hide it.
Yeah, you briefly disguise it.
No one's going to mess with it up there.
Yeah.
No one will ever know.
No one will ever know.
And with that, y'all catch a bus and head back home.
Fuck that! I get teleported back to my room.
We can only do that so many times a day.
Yeah, it's not a taxi service.
Wait, there's a limit?
Yes.
I think 3.
I never heard of that.
I'm pretty sure I brought this up in an earlier
Yes.
session.
You did. Like session 1.
Don't forget, I'm also letting people use their physical dice now.
Yeah.
I will throw myself to the mercy of the violent machine.
Roll20 is being kind today, so I didn't break out my bag yet.
Yeah.
Today it is.
But for now, y'all take the last bus back to central Kiwi Springs, we'll say.
Mm-hmm.
And you bed down at about 2:30 at night.
There we go.
Ding, ding, ding.
Is the puppy all comfy cozy?
The puppy is asleep when you get there.
Good.
On Raph's bed.
Mm.
No. It's on Bonnie's bed.
Mm-hmm.
And with that,
Yeah.
we will fade to the next day. Which opens up immediately with Raph's communicator going off.
Son of a bitch.
Do you answer?
Yes.
The call.
Raph!
I'm pooping. What?
We got a ping! The signal's been activated!
Ah,
You were right.
what time was it?
Just now!
Ah, fuck, what time is it?
It's roughly 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn it.
And you hear whining coming from the girls' room.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Oh, but we'll take the puppy out.
The puppy looks like they're in pain.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
no. Let's see. Here, I'm gonna, you know what, I'll take some blankets and I'll see if we can, dull the sound a bit.
Burrito the puppy.
The puppy resists any and all attempts to capture and enshroud it. It is reacting almost more violently than it did yesterday.
Yeah, Rafi's shaking awake Cory and...
This is bad.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, what's up? What's up?
We got a problem.
What problem?
What kind of problem?
We got a ping and the girls sound like something is going wrong.
Oh crap. Okay. Abel will kick up in a pair of yellow flannel sleeping pants.
Cory sleeps fully dressed.
Do you ever wash those?
Yes.
With him in it.
A pair of sleep pants and a shirt of Pythagorean 6.
I like to imagine Cory washes them, but because he doesn't know, he uses the freaking clothes softener instead of shampoo. The freaking
Detergent. Oh
What?
god, I love it.
running, put on a shirt, running towards the girl's room, knocking on it.
Yo, you guys good?
Yes, we're fine.
You hear
sort of.
Violet barking.
That
That
doesn't
does
sound
not
good.
sound good.
The dog's acting up again. Bonnie opened the door for them.
Okay. Maybe we should leave the dog here, tie it up outside.
He'll be fine. We have stuff to do now.
Maybe we should put it in the closet so it can have
No.
a space for itself. No? Okay.
Tiro, please, can we just babysit the dog at the Domus just for a little bit, just until we figure this out, please?
Fine, I'm teleporting him to the Domus.
Oh, no, taxi service.
The Tiro is going to be harassed by this dog.
He teleports it directly into the training area where it can't do any damage.
Except to our one holographic buddy
He's not active right now. He's sleeping.
being mauled by a
Thank
dog like
God.
the mailman.
That'll alert him.
The image of the dog being put in, and the droid just looks like, oh.
All right. Yeah. Let me go ahead. All right. Let me go ahead and throw some stuff on real quick. In a second, Abel throws on his shades and attire, grabs his sea bag.
As you guys start dressing up, a notice comes over your phones of a news bulletin. Would you like to turn it on?
Abel will just like a machine turn it on.
Okay. This is what you hear.
Amber alert, ignored.
Kiwi Springs,
No.
This is Claire King with a special bulletin. There have been several reports of people being attacked by dogs. No life-threatening injuries have been reported, but caution is advised. At this time, none of the dogs responsible have been caught, so if you see a dog behaving strangely, keep your distance. If you have any pets outside, please bring them in. This is Claire King for KSN. Back to Kenny Barnes.
Out of curiosity, how is my mouse reacting to all this too?
The mouse is kind of scratching at its ears, but otherwise it's fine.
How are the Kiwis reacting?
It's
Funnily
already
enough,
too late.
You don't see the Kiwis. They're gone.
Oh!
The dogs ate the kiwis!
No.
Oh.
Nope, they can't. They're made of a sponge-like material. Can't happen.
They bite on the Kiwis and you say,
Yeah, just every time they chew, it's just.
yeah! But that's not good. Theo, can we work with what we have? Can you give me a location?
It's gonna take some time to properly triangulate.
Okay.
I don't
Our
think
best
I do not think it's a coincidence though that the dog started acting up as soon as the signal went off.
That is exactly what we were counting on.
Until they triangulate, probably our best bet is to maybe go back downtown.
Probably. Since that does seem to be at least the most likely area that's coming from.
You're hearing
Need help.
reports. Apparently, checking Hooter, you find out the reports are now coming in from all over Kiwi Springs of the dogs attacking.
Oh, the city is being overrun by doggos.
Oh no.
Who knows?
No school.
No school, too many dogs. A woeful amount of dogs.
A woeful amount of dogs.
Far too many dogs.
Okay, so what do? We have no location, and
We have a location
the
downtown.
the entire city is the location. What do we do?
We should probably just go back to the block that we were at last night.
Until we triangulate, that's probably going to be our best bet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do we not need to go to college? What is the situation?
Yeah, classes haven't been canceled.
Okay. Just making sure.
Mm-hmm. Didn't you say that we got a ping?
Yeah. And Tira's working with
The
it.
signal's been
Which is gonna take a
detected, but
while.
they haven't located it yet.
Yep. It's gonna take a while, according to Tira.
Darn.
So, what do? We wait?
I guess so.
Tiro buzzes in. Rangers, we have a problem. A large number
What's
of
that?
civilians have been trapped by a pack of dogs. They can't get
can't-
away.
We
Oh,
can't
no.
just go around punching dogs. This is gonna
No.
look awful.
I don't know.
No,
if
but we can't get the people away from the dogs.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Can possibly even at least stop the dogs.
It's nearby. I'll give you the coordinates.
Tiro, do you have an equivalent of the cannon, but with a net?
Just throw a net on them.
Do we have a net? Do we have a way to capture and not harm?
We've
Power
never.
Rangers.
None of our equipment is geared towards non-lethal measures at this point. We never thought we'd be fighting anything other than the NAG.
Got it. Okay. They also ignore treats, so distractions don't matter. Fuck it. Fuck it, I don't care. Just hand combat. We have nothing.
Yep. Hero
Is
says
there any pinpoint on the signal tier?
Not yet.
it's literally.
No,
just been
he says it's gonna
5
take a while.
minutes.
Compiling.
You know what?
Fine.
I'm gonna gather like some blankets and things like that. Makeshift net.
Just throw a blanket on the dog.
Throw blankets on the dogs.
Apply blanket to dog.
I'm not fighting dogs.
Wait a minute, we're a coastal town.
Throw the dogs in the water.
No, fishing nets.
Yeah.
Sure,
just-
the fishing
Yeah.
nets will
Y-
deal.
Yeah. Oh, Bonnie, you're genius.
You don't
Yes,
exactly
yes.
have time, considering there are people in imminent
do not.
danger.
Okay, fine.
People in
Let's
peril,
go.
let's go.
All right, so you take Tiro's coordinates and you zip on over to where the dogs are.
I just love Cory in times of danger just going, no, that is stupid. How about this?
If
No,
you
that
would
is also
please
stupid.
place your characters in the green box.
The green
there.
box.
At the
Aha,
bottom.
I see.
Oh, these things we have to play in working Warhammer.
Don't worry about it.
No, I love it.
Welcome to our second civilian save mission with our new
Also-
enhanced
Oh.
rules.
We made sure to come in as rangers. Just
That
so
would
we
be
don't morph.
Oh, we're coming in as rangers? Okay.
If
Are
you,
we?
Yeah,
if you want,
Yeah,
say
that's
yes.
his best.
if y'all want to go in as rangers.
You have
I'd
more
say
folk?
yes.
God, I really need to get an animated morphing sequence commissioned.
I highly recommend Hammer the Shark for any animation needs.
I'll take a look at their portfolio later.
Yes.
But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we roll for initiative.
Go.
Follow me.
Follow him!
All
Follow
right.
you.
I'll just roll initiative with my regular dice. I don't trust roll 20 with this. It's always garbage.
Right.
Oh yeah, we're
What was my
yeah,
skill?
you know what? I'm gonna follow.
Good.
-4 to this.
What was it?
Are all of you
Got-
following me?
I am.
Not all of them.
I am.
Okay, so that means I got 13 plus 4, 17.
Nice.
And then you
Alright,
guys
Or
have
not
my...
13.
I have
15.
13.
Let me just
I
add
got
y'all's
16.
turns. And edit your cells.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so there. Abel, you've got 4 as well. But I know you've got a higher base speed than Bonnie. Got a 15. That puts them above Abel. And the dogs are going last.
Hooray!
All right. These are no longer good dogs. These are
not good boys right now.
they
Oh,
are.
look, they have blood.
All right. To remind everyone of the current set of rules for Save the Civilian. All right. Citizens are currently paralyzed with fear and cannot move of their own accord. It is a free action to save the civilians. But if a civilian becomes critically injured, it is a standard action to keep them from dying.
Okay.
Oh god.
As of right now, it is Cory's turn.
All right. All right, Rangers, let's get these people out of here.
Right.
Let me just
Animal control coming in.
let me boot up some music. There we go.
All right. And first thing I'm going to do, move up next to this first person and spend a free action to free them.
All right.
Get them out of here. And that was only 15 of his move, so gonna use the other 15 to move up to this guy and use another free action to remove them.
Yep.
I'm a big fan of this XCOM mechanic.
That's it for Cory.
Right. That brings us down to Raph.
Yep. Raph is... See, where are the dogs? Where are the dogs? See, a lot over there, and I cannot get that far.
All over here.
Yeah. So Raph is going to... Right. Actually, yes. I do have... Shit. But I move over here. When I use a free action to help this dude move.
All right. Second. Yep.
And I'm gonna use another free action to move 5 feet. Just to get ready to help this person next turn, hopefully.
All right. Like you're out of free actions for now.
Yep, I only have 2.
All
if I
right.
recall. Think. How did the free actions number work again?
Your
Okay.
speed stat -2.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so I have 2. Okay.
All right. So that brings us down to Winnie.
Alright. So she's going to Neum on over to here, and she's going to use her free action to help this guy.
All right. Yep.
So that is the rest of her movement, and then she'll use one of her free actions to give her an extra 5 feet. Use another free action on this one.
All right. Yep.
Free actions is equal to your speed, right?
Speed minus 2.
Speed minus 2.
Okay, so 4. Okay, so
Fuck. I forgot how fast you are.
yeah.
Yeah, Pink Rangers need to be fast because they primarily use the targeting skill as their attack.
Okay, I'm going to use. Hopefully, be able to block the dog at least a little bit. It's probably not going to do great because there's another dog, but that'll be that.
Yep.
You know what? I have a blanket. Can I toss this blanket over her just to kind of hide her from view from the other dogs? With my action.
Hmm.
Hello?
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
The goal is to try and hide her from the dog.
Yeah, just keep her out of sight so that they focus more on me instead.
Could our main action be used to help people run, or is it only free action?
Just the free action. Standard actions if they're critically injured.
Got it.
Let me think here. I'm not entirely sure the blanket would help too much because then there's just a squirming mass there.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Alright, then that's it for me.
All right. So
Use it to provoke the dog for you.
Toro,
like a-
Toro.
Yeah, Toro.
Bonnie!
I'm going to move over here and help this person. Just get out of the way.
Yep.
And what is 20? Yeah, I'll move here and wait for the next turn so I can hopefully help with the dogs.
All right, that brings us to the doggo's turn.
Hey, what about me?
Oh, right.
You missed
Wait,
Raz.
did we accidentally skip Abel? I am so sorry.
No, it's okay.
In fact, that was supposed to be Abel's turn, not Bonnie's. Shit!
Well, Bonnie already did what I wanted anyway. I
Take
was
your
gonna
turn.
Go ahead and save this person.
All right.
I'm sorry.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom over here. I'm gonna use a free action to save this one.
I am so sorry about that. Boop.
No, it's
No worries,
okay.
man. You need to keep track of a lot of things.
Yeah.
All right. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and get ready for the dog tide.
Here come the dogs.
So,
Okay, so actually, I will say that there is an action you can take to impose a snag on any roll that attacker makes against you, I believe. Let me just double check real quick. That way you're not just wasting actions and you're actually getting something out of them.
Oh, radical. Okay. Let's see. Well, if I can do that, I will get into kind of a defensive position.
Yeah, taking the defend action imposes a snag on any attack you could conceivably block or see coming.
All right. Brace for dog impact.
So I'll go ahead and retroactively apply that to Winnie and Bonnie as well. And Raph. Everyone, really.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
so what was the change? Sorry?
Everyone, I'm retroactively saying took a defend action.
Gotcha. Oh, so there's a dodge action. Yeah, I forgot there's a dodge action.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and use this icon for dodging. For defending.
Okay.
There we go. Alright, now it is the dogs. This one is going to charge right up next to you, Abel, or Cory,
Huzzah.
and is going to attempt to bite you.
All right.
Right, that's going to end up being a miss. Yeah, this dog is going to come up here and see you and attempt to bite you, Abel. That was 2 3s on a snag, so no. This dog
Move my
does-
leg out of the way. Not bad. Getting better.
Can you tell how much it's been how long it's been since we played? I forgot I can dash with my main action.
Yeah, you can move double your movement speed with your
Yeah.
standard action.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Sorry, lady.
Yeah, that dog is
You're
going
gonna pay for that
to
one.
take a chomp out of the lady, or at least attempt to. Oh, that one didn't have a snag, actually. So, yeah, the lady's been injured. We'll use that symbol.
I just imagine, like, why didn't you run towards him? I kind of forgot. I just, why?
I forgot I could run faster.
So yeah,
I forgot.
she's now technically critically injured.
Oof,
All right.
that's a big oof, lady.
It's a big oofer right there.
This dog sees you, and is coming for you, Winnie.
Yep.
It whiffs miserably. Like, so badly that it kind of catches the light pole and jars itself. This one sees you. Will come up to here and will attempt to fight you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they all can't see the woman who was hiding behind the car, so they're all ganging up on you. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's fine. My preference.
Mm-hmm.
That will definitely not hit either your defense or your evasion.
Huzzah.
And finally, this one. Let me just measure out real quick. Yeah, alright. Gets to you. And will attempt to bite you. That's not going to hit your evasion. It'll probably hit your toughness, though, but since you're going to defend with evasion, nope. And that is the dog's turn. Back to Cory.
Wonderful. Wow, there's a shit ton of dogs on Winnie.
Sure are.
But a few.
One or two.
It occurs to me I didn't know how we were going to actually deal with these dogs once the people got out of the way.
Yeah,
It's a little bit of a problem.
yeah, we can just go around punching dogs.
Remember, I have blankets. No, we're not punching the dogs.
No, I said we can't just go punch. We can just punch dogs. That's a terrible idea.
A quick reminder that a melee attack does not do lethal damage without
I know, but
taking a downshift.
morally doesn't feel great, Prophet.
I also apologize in ahead of time because I have a bit of a hang-up with my character.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I would assume so. That you
Yeah.
given your character's character.
Yep.
But in any case, oh no.
Don't forget, I better turn off your defense actions.
Yeah. How does grapple work in this game?
It is a might roll against evasion.
I'ma try that.
Alright.
I'm gonna use my own dice because again, fuck roll 20. 6. Hey, actually a good roll. 18.
18, alright, you managed to get a hold around the dog's neck.
Good. Try to keep it from biting me and other people.
Detain dog.
Not much you can do at this point, though.
Besides keeping it here. Alright, I got one down.
Alright, moving on to Raph.
I'm gonna use my main action to move the lady.
Alright. You managed to get her to safety. Or, at the very least, interpose yourself between her and the dog enough for her to crawl away.
Mm-hmm. And as she does that, I'm gonna use my movement in a very loud manner and step over the cars to make them to activate their alarm.
Interesting. Alright.
Since I'm not gonna start punching dogs, I want them to be distracted enough that we can get out of here.
Heck, you can cancel out the other noise if it's there.
Maybe. Just make a bunch of loud noises so the cars start doing their alarm.
Alright.
Prum, prum, prum.
At the very least, you managed to collect a number of dogs' attention.
Whew. And that's gonna be my movement. That was my. Could I argue I use my free actions to make sure that happens? like to make loud stomping noises as I go over the cars.
Well, if you wanted to go over the cars, that would require you to make an athletics jump from like car to car.
Well, I'm not jumping from car to car. I'm running.
Right, but if you're trying to stomp on top of them, you may as well do the jumping and make it fun.
But if I roll bad, it doesn't happen. I just move.
In any case, so you're just going by making sure that trigger each car's alarm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least one of the cars wasn't actually locked. The alarm doesn't go off, but everything else does.
That's my turn.
Alright, that brings us to Winnie. There is one civilian left.
Whoop! Get out of here. Whoop!
Yeah.
Walk up to him, just.
Alright,
Let's go back
Get
to
some
the
help.
dog.
civilian saved. Now you can slap the dogs and not get any bad publicity.
No.
I don't know about that.
Alright. Time for the blanket. I'm gonna. If I threw it. How many would I get? Like 1, 2, I
I'm
imagine?
going to assume it's about a 10 by 10 blanket, which is being generous as it is.
Yeah.
So you can get potentially 2 out of it.
Alright. In which case, that's what I'm gonna attempt. I'm gonna try to throw it over these 2.
Alright. I want you to throw athletics for me.
Okay. No. Okay, easy story point.
If you
Sure.
want, you have 3.
I don't see why you couldn't.
Actually, no, what am I doing? What am I doing? This is gonna use my normal dice!
You gonna throw something more.
No, I don't. That's much better. The original roll 16 of the skill of... It was just a 1d2, so... Yeah, whatever. Where's my coins? There it is. +1, so 17.
You manage to engulf the dogs in the blanket, and they are trapped and confused and have no idea what the hell is going on.
Alright.
Effectively taking them out of combat.
Oh.
I'm just gonna tie that one up, so there we go.
Yay.
Alright, that brings us to Abel, I believe. Unless you've got something else you want to do with a free action.
For free action?
I was talking to Winnie.
Oh.
Am I able to just check and see if this car door is unlocked?
You're a little ways away. Yeah. So, 1, 2. Yeah, you've got the speed for that. You can check it.
Yeah, just, like, check the door. Just give it a little tug.
The car door is firmly locked.
Dang it. Why do you people lock your car doors?
You can see
How
someone.
dare
You
you.
can see someone cowering inside. No, not really.
Oh, you know what? Fair enough.
But not really. All right, so now we're ready to go on to Abel.
All right. Hey there, Abel Maxwell. Now, dog detainment services. Man, these people need help. All right. I am going to try to detain this dog. Cory
Dog goes-
grappled it, so I'm gonna also try to grapple the dog from behind, so it doesn't,
All right.
just hold down the dog.
All right. Roll might.
Gotcha.
Go to the dog. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
The dog barks. Am I being detained?
Alright, so a might roll for detaining the dog. No, it didn't work. Alright,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not mighty.
that dog's too wiggly.
That's a wiggly boy! Alright. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and interpose myself between the dog and Raph. so it doesn't go ahead and bite Ref. Alright, that'll be my turn.
Alright, in that case. That brings us to Bonnie. How are you going to deal with Doggo?
That's a good point. I'm trying to think of how my uncle used to deal with dogs on the farm.
Is it bad that I kind of want someone to punch a dog?
No.
No!
We're not doing it, Robert.
I'm not gonna punch it. I am gonna move over and fucking scruff it, though.
You're gonna scruff it. I'm gonna actually ask for animal handling on this one.
Very good. All right. Hopefully I do well. I've got my dad dice just in case. Hang on.
I'm gonna call this a modified grapple, using animal handling to use your knowledge of canine to grab it by the scruff of the neck and hit the off switch. Would you like to use a story point?
Yes, I would.
Do it.
Oh boy.
I would like that.
Okay, that's much more better.
Unfortunately, you just miss the scruff of the neck and you just kind of grab it by an ear.
Oh,
This does nothing to the dog.
this does nothing though, but at least I have its attention.
The dog is not amused.
Yep, and it is now dog turn.
Oh
Good.
no.
Bring it, dog.
Dog.
Alright, so this dog that you grabbed the ear of is not happy about this. And will attempt to bite.
Go on. Bite.
Does a 14 make contact?
It matches my evasion, but can I use my toughness to just take the bite?
You can.
Just let it gub itself on my fucking arm.
It's not a comfortable feeling at all.
No, I've had it happen before. It's not a great feeling.
If it wasn't for that suit, you're pretty sure they would have drawn blood.
Oh god.
gonna flick it on its nose.
And then rabies shot.
Oh,
Alright.
don't say rabies. The animal would have to be killed to check if it has for rabies.
Yeah.
Alright. This dog back here comes up behind you, Raph.
Was he affected by the noise of the cars at all?
Not in the way you were expecting. You got its
Damn
attention,
it.
though.
Oh, great. Awesome. I can take.
It whiffs hard.
Right.
Alright, dog in front of Abel will attempt to hit him because you tried to grab it.
Alright.
Oh, buddy. It goes for the
Goodbye.
fucking throat!
Oh,
my
god, no.
Alright.
At least you know that your leg.
It's always mauling Abel.
You take 2 sharp damage.
Oh my god.
Alright, that puts me at 2. Gotcha.
I rolled a natural 20 for that. I'm so sorry.
No, it works, it works. Don't apologize. Damage builds tension. Tension builds drama. Drama increases story enjoyment.
So the
Abel being
natural 20s
crippled increased story. Story go up.
Story go up.
So the natural 20s actually affect critical hits? I thought it was only skill.
They don't have skill dice.
Ah. Huh?
Huh.
Alright, and finally the one you've grappled. It is going to make... I want you to make a contested might roll. No, athletics roll with this thing.
Okay then. I think they're both the same. Yep, they are both the same. I think it broke out. I rolled minimum. 2.
Oh god.
The dog manages to wriggle free of your grip.
Darn it.
Stupid dog, you may look bad.
But that takes its action. Has the dog attempted to attack you yet, Bonnie? I don't think so. No, wait. That was the first thing I did. That was the first thing I did. Okay.
Gub me.
Hey, it managed to climb down on your wrist. No damage. Alright. Cory, you're up.
Let's try to re-grab the dog.
You're gonna need to come up with a more permanent solution. But go ahead if you want to grapple it again.
I don't have a personal solution around me, but this will do. 13.
13? Yeah, you've got it back in a sleeper hold, we'll say.
Cool. And
Guys, what do we do?
let's drag it over to Winnie and Bonnie because they're the ones with the blanket, I think.
Well, blanket's being used.
Blanket's being used. It's something.
Alright. Where do you want the
Am I
dog
able to being grabbed?
Where do you want the dog? Go ahead.
How much am I able to move while grabbing? Is it just half my move or something different?
I think under normal circumstances you'd have to actually wait. But I'm willing to let you move half your move now.
Cool. So that would be 15. Gets me to about here with the dog with me.
Alright. Give me 1 second. Here.
And that would be my turn.
Alright, that brings us back to Raph.
Guys, what do we do? We can't just, attack these dogs.
Thinking.
Question, Prophet. Is there anyone in the car next to me?
Anyone in the car next to you? No.
Can I check if the door is locked?
Free action.
I use free action to check.
This is the one that wasn't locked, so its alarm didn't go off.
Okay.
You managed to find a sweatshirt inside.
Good. I'll open the door, and I'm gonna try to grapple the dog to throw it in the car.
Alright, so that's gonna be a might roll against evasion.
Okay. Might. Do I get any skills for creativity?
This is just you to get a handle on the dog, so no, sadly.
Okay. 11.
You managed to get a hold of the dog, so it almost slips free, but you managed to place your fingers in just the right position.
So you throw him in there and close the door.
That's gonna have to wait till next turn, sadly.
Damn it!
You are now the proud owner of a dog.
Alright, Winnie, what have you got?
You know what? So I'm going to use my action. I'm going to go onto my phone. I'm going to try to find a dog whistle sound and see if I can replicate it, with the hopes that maybe if the sound is blown twice, it cancels out the first. Or it's a signal to stop.
Alright, it's going to be a standard action to find the signal and the app and a free action to activate, I'll say.
Yep. Okay. Then that is what I do.
Alright, because it's easy enough to find an app. So you find it and you hit it. The dog doesn't shakes its head, but it does not seem to come out of whatever state it's in.
Yuck.
Do we fighting if everyone is safe?
Hmm?
Do we need to keep fighting if everyone is safe?
Strictly speaking, no. But I would like to at least try to find out more information. So it really is up to everybody. But that's my turn.
Gotcha.
Or at least subdue the situation.
Alright. Abel, you just had your trachea collapse slightly.
Abel, got them in the car.
Gotcha. Come here. Dog.
Roll might.
$17.
Damn.
You got a grip on that dog.
That's right.
Dog.
Thank you, human instinct to survive. All right, and then I can put the dog in. I can put the dog in the car next turn.
Yep, next turn.
Okay.
Good.
Alright, Bonnie, you want to try and scruff the dog again?
I'm gonna try and scruff that dog.
Alright. Like I said, you can replace the might rule with animal handling.
Yep. Actually, what's better? Hang on, for me. I got better might.
Then you
Actually,
could
so I might.
Then you could use your might, whichever is higher.
I'm gonna try using my might to scruff the dog.
You scruff that dog.
Scruff that dog!
You scruff that dog. What good?
like a misbehaving bit. Like, you fucking stop that now.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll a die, and depending on the result of that die roll, the dogs will break. We will either continue the combat or we'll consider the dog apprehended.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I need to buy dog-sized cuffs. Time.
Dog-sized shackles.
All right, Cory,
Yeah.
roll me a bite real quick.
Wonderful. Well, this ability I keep forgetting about, but I can reroll one natural one per session because
good.
thanks, Survivor perk. Yeah, that's a lot better. 18.
Combat ends.
Hooray!
Oh, okay.
Hard cut to the dogs in the car. The other one's
Yep.
tied up to poles.
It's you.
Bark, 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 bark.
So many hats.
I'm now going to bark at you. Woof, woof, bark, bark, woof, woof.
Prepare for the barking.
Well done, Rangers. No
Yeah.
damage to citizens. Well, kind of.
Oh,
Poor
gosh.
dogs.
No, that dog jumped right at me. Oh, may the power protect you indeed. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you cough a little bit, and the inside of your helmet kind of gets a little red stain.
Ugh.
We'll fix it.
I'm gonna spend one of my powers to at least heal him 1 point.
All right.
Just. You get the little like doctor version of the Blue Ranger in your scouter.
It's a blue,
Oh.
it's the Blue Ranger with a hypodermic.
And a nurse's hat.
It is adorable.
Oh, wow, did you make that? That's cute.
Very much. I like to give it some flair.
Oh, that's
But I think this is done. That is done here. We need to get out of here.
it's kind of like a mascot. Yeah, I feel less stingy now. Thanks for that.
Right.
Yep, job's done.
Hero comes in over the communicator. Rangers, I've got a lock.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Somewhere out in the forest surrounding the city. I can teleport you nearby.
Oh, that's perfect.
Awesome.
All right, Rangers, be careful. We don't know what we're expecting. With that,
You got it.
And with that, that familiar energy coalesces around you and zips you over. Go ahead and put yourselves down towards the bottom of the screen.
Yep. Also, I realize I need to change my token properly. Boop. Because I still have marked as 2 out of 2 for power when I have
Yeah.
4 now.
Oops. Actually, same.
I still only have 2 power because Red Ranger gets it slower.
I got 3 energy.
5 seconds.
Well, put me in the middle. I'm not leader.
2, 3, 4,
Or listen here, smartass.
5.
All right. We'll do that later. So, you've come to a clearing, or a relative clearing in the forest.
Is this the area, Hero?
That's right. It's eerily quiet. The sun only just now starting to peek up above the hills.
Could I try an alertness to find anything out of place?
You may.
All right. Then.
One alertness perception, please.
I have a D4 on alertness. Huzzah.
Oh, God, sorry.
9.
9.
I also got a D4 alertness. I will also look for dog-like activity.
Time to perceive dog.
All right.
Can I do something dumb and that
20,
you only,
baby.
Oh, hell yeah. Never mind.
Do we perceive dog with Abel's elf eyes?
You see what appear to be footprints in the dirt and mud. And scorch marks on some of the trees?
Scorch.
Yeah, right there. I think those are footprints. These 2 dots. I think I see footprints right here. See
How
them?
big are these footprints?
They're pretty sizable.
Big footprints. Nagdroid footprints, maybe? And check out that oak. It's singed.
Huh.
Huh.
We haven't fought anything that does that yet.
Can
Might be
I
an
do?
android.
May I do something dumb, Robert?
Go ahead.
Like, may Tiro send me like the scans that he like they have over there on my visor. I start looking around for the signal.
Unfortunately, I was only able to get an approximate location, not an exact one. And the signal cut out some time ago. But here's the information. It gives you the frequency, wavelength, all that.
Mm-hmm. Trying to see if there are any leftovers. Like, do you know that science babble bullshit they do in cartoons? And just trying to look around and see if there's any residue.
Charts, numbers, spinning circle.
Seeing the bars going up and down, even though it make no sense.
You walk through the woods for about 5 minutes or so, getting up to about here, I want to see.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
move up. Everyone move up.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And you don't really get too much of anything. Until suddenly the helmet goes crazy with a magic signal.
Ah.
And you hear a blood-curdling mechanized howl.
Oh.
London.
And that is where we're going to end session tonight.
Hey.
Ah, come on. I wanted to see.
We're gonna be fighting Cory's wolf's evil twin.
You know, I made the joke of werewolf murder party just because I saw a bunch of kids in a Power Rangers moment.
Nope. Monster Werewolves Murder Party.
Monster
Thanks,
Werewolves
Kamen
Murder
Rider, for the best Christmas episode of any series I've ever seen.
Indeed.
Thank you for the Chris.
I just want one of the werewolves to just break a chair over a kid, look at the hard camera, and go, "Merry Christmas, everybody!" And then they just all start kicking.
But for now, you all know what time it is.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay! Cereal.
The forces of NAG want to destroy everything that makes our world ours. Will we let them? Not a chance! Stronger than before, soldiers at the fort. Fight them monsters, they get chance. We're heroes here at last. Raise your blade. Raise your blade. We are about to fight. Wait, I love you. Power Rangers Gladius!
Love that. Love it so much.
So cool.
Yeah, it's so good.
Be sure to check out Louis Vasquez Music on Twitter to find this and more bangers.
Thank you, Luis.
Thank you, Luis.
Accurate.
Louise.
But now, come to the end, which means it's time to shield everybody. Bracky, where can they find you?
Hi, I'm Brachyzoid. So you can find me. I played Raphael Ripley. You can find me at twitch.tv/Brachy. So if where I'm gonna be streaming a lot of Final Fantasy XIV this week because new content came out, and I'm going insane and crazy and stressed and just flabbergasted. I also do art every now and then. You can find me on Twitter at Brachyzoid, where you can find most of my work. Or if you're interested in my old work, slowly coming out, on DeviantArt at Brachy Arts with a Z or Z. I don't know more. Where I'm uploading slowly but surely my artwork, so you can find more of my old stuff in there, which is easier because it's a proper gallery, unlike Twitter.
All right, Caitlin, where can they find you?
Hello, CaitlinC37. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter, CaitlinC37, where I do art. Commissions are open, so if y'all want any paintings, you can find my stuff there.
They're really good.
Me.
And as a theatrical aside, she also makes emotes.
Yeah.
Who was that just now? Why, it was our very own Hey Mr. Rabbit. Why don't you tell them about yourself?
Hi, I'm Hey Mr. Rabbit. I'm a writer and comedian. Hey, do you like music and lyrics? You like the lyrics of this show? I wrote that. You can also go ahead and find me on Twitch and Twitter at Hey Mr. Rabbit. I'm a variety streamer. I play all kinds of things. One of my favorite things to play, though, and my all reliable, like the SpongeBob picture, has been RuneScape. Absolutely love RuneScape. Been playing that. I've also been playing West of Loathing. I play horror games with my buddy Sarah on Thursday. And also look out for me on other places, other streams. Where am I? You know where I am. Hey, Mr. Rabbit. He's here. He's there. He's everywhere. I'm doing jazz hands and no one can see it. Watch me sometime. I'll make you giggle.
And Stacy.
Hello, I'm Stacy. I go by Kaijufluffs. I'm a kaiju VTuber. We play an assortment of games depending on the schedule, which I've just recently implemented because my god helps my organization. And this week we are slowly but surely going through Minish Cap for nostalgia and Alien Isolation because I torture myself.
No, it's because your lovelies torture you.
No one ever said that a streamer wasn't just a well-paid masochist.
Don't worry about
There's
it.
a coffee book right there.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, that's it.
All right. That brings us to Sir Malervik.
Hi, you can find my Twitch, twitch.tv/Sir_Malervik, and my Twitter at Sir Malervik. I occasionally post things and do stuff on either of those. Eventually I'll get back to using them.
Eventually. And last but certainly not least, there is me, your GM, Probate. You already know where you can find me on Twitch. You can find me on Twitter at Probate as well. And on YouTube as The Foolish Dreamer, where I upload the VODs for this wonderful series we're playing. And I believe that is it for tonight. We should go ahead and raid somebody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray!
Just give me 1 second to see who's online we can raid.
Arkov is doing Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think him and Chara are both doing that.
Yeah, Chaco is doing
Let's
Fortnite.
go ahead and raid Arkolf.
Yes.
That seems like a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and throw him a like if you... I say a like this is fucking YouTube, Jesus Christ. Go ahead and throw him a follow. And it looks like I can't do raids on mobile. 5 seconds, everybody.
Checker.
We're not done yet.
Why?
Ah!
What?
Oh, wait. I just couldn't manage the raid on my phone. Okay. Alright, now we're ready to raid. I'll see you all next time. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
You see you.
Alright, clear.
All right.